start coming back to YouTube.
All right.
Holy crap, huh?
Exactly.
Yeah, first one in a long time.
We're a year older?
We're a year. Well, we're more than a year older since the last time we did it.
Yes.
Yeah, well more than a year older. I don't think we've done a video since before we came back from Thailand a year and a half ago.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, when me and the guys went out for old the Strangler's wedding.
Strangler's wedding.
The Southside Strangler.
Yeah.
Who's not here. But we are going to reap the benefits of Strangler's appearances.
Yes. In honor of him.
In honor of the Southside Strangler.
Yes.
Luke. Good old Luke.
Good old Luke.
Also known as what was it? What's the term with his Mustang? His Mustang's got a great name.
It's
just
it? Yeah.
I had a lot of sugar
I can't
today.
remember his name. Yeah.
It's right. Old Painless is waiting.
Old Painless is yeah.
Old Painless is waiting. That's the name of his Mustang. His cars have always had names to them.
Yeah.
Anyway, the benefits are the MREs. What are MREs at Backside Attack?
These are what soldiers take with them when they're in the field and
military rations.
Yeah, these are military rations.
Yeah.
So these are quick to go. So this is breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm assuming.
No, this is one meal.
One meal.
Well,
okay, so you can't get them with breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Can you?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and so.
Well, I would imagine that for them, they probably have like a breakfast ration, like and like a regular ration.
Exactly. Yeah.
So like I don't know if they have eggs in them or powdered eggs or what.
You can actually. There's
really?
eggs. There's eggs. I actually went online to search this before I came here.
Oh, you did some research.
Yeah, and so there's Hungarian goulash. There's all different types.
Well, I was taking a look at generally what they have. Like what we have here is beef vegetable stew. And I think spaghetti meatballs.
Okay.
The last one.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the last one he did had Indian chicken, which is what Dan got.
Dan got that.
And
then
I think I had beef stroganoff. Beef stroganoff.
I would eat that. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't too shabby. And then I think Luke had like beef stew as well.
Yeah.
So we had a bunch of like options. That were there. Yeah, but you went and you did some real research.
Yeah, there's
found out
there's
goulash.
there's tons of them that you can get.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So yeah. I didn't eat anything, so
you're hungry and ready to go.
I'm ready to go whenever you are, man.
Well, we'll catch up a little bit first, and we'll actually talk about like a little bit of this too. We got these from a guy that Luke works with still at the old bar that shall not be named. We affectionately refer to him as Scuba Steve.
Scuba Steve, okay.
Scuba Steve is a hardcore army guy, and he gave us rations. Man, I'm not even sure if we're supposed to mention that he gave us rations. I can't remember if we got these on the up and up or not.
Oh.
But, well, I'll if there was a blanking out of a name of who gave it to us, then there's a blanking out. I'll edit that part out. I'll put like a beeping sound that they usually put when people swear and shit.
Okay, yeah.
But these were given to us by a fella who works with another fella. You already know what we're talking about. But I think they were on the edge of being expired, and they were getting new ones, so they had to get rid of these. So they had to like eat them like crazy.
Okay.
Is what I think it was.
All right.
And then he gave us these flameless heaters, and then we had 6 of these fellas. We ate a few, and then these are leftovers.
Okay.
And then you were last week talking about MREs?
Yeah, because I've seen Furious Pete, and I've seen the Russian hacker online. They did an unboxing, and they tested these, and they ate them.
Tested them and ate them.
Yeah, and they said they were actually not that bad. They were actually pretty good.
They weren't terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, I can understand...
Russian hacker thought it was delicious.
Yeah, I, like for us as civvies eating them, they were fine.
Yeah,
but I can understand how people get sick of them.
Yeah,
because like it is like a lot of sugar and a lot of carbs.
Yeah,
and a lot of protein and sodium.
Yeah,
it's just get them into your system quick, fast, eat them, just walk away.
Exactly,
and then get all bunged up and then laxative come to poop
I think
it out.
We'll use these as our like if there's any like any packets that have to go in here to like make drinks. We'll just use these.
Oh yeah, we have water here for that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
I've got a Brita filtered amount of water to help us out.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're not too shabby. They're pretty cool. But you saw something I mentioned we'd done them last year, which you missed because it was a YouTube thing and we didn't make a big fuss about it. But you had missed that episode about how we sat and ate them.
Yeah.
And then I had 2 left over, and you were pretty fucking gung ho.
I was jacked.
You were jacked.
I was jacked. I'm like, I would love to have these.
Yeah, you were really into
these because I've always I always wanted to see what they were like.
Yeah.
I've seen unboxings of them. I've watched them so many times, and so I said, you know what? I'd love to give them a try.
I would love to see what this is all about.
Yeah.
So what we'll do, I think, because I've already opened one up.
Okay.
You're gonna pick the one you want.
Okay.
And go ahead, man. Open it up and do your do an official re-unboxing
All right, let's get this thing started.
of these guys here. You know what you should do though
Hmm.
is you're pretty bang on face to face with me.
Yeah.
The camera's right there,
All right.
so you present this shit like a pro.
Okay, so what we have here, let's move the mic over here.
This is at backside attack.
Yeah, so what we have here is
Opening an MRE.
military ration, not for resale.
We did
uh,
not pay money for these.
Not at all. So this is menu number 10. And then we have beef and vegetable stew. So yeah, let's and it's got a barcode on the back. So
Funny, that's number 10, and we have number 9 here,
exactly. So let's
which
dive
is
right in.
spaghetti meatballs.
So we have, let's pop this baby open, and let's get to the unboxing.
Let's get to opening.
Yeah.
They're fairly, like I said last time, it kind of felt like the gift that kept on giving. Like you open them,
Yeah, you can't believe how much stuff they pack in
yeah.
here.
I mean, they're like Tetris the shit out of that packet.
Yeah, that's the word. That's the right
Yeah.
word for it. Yeah.
They Tetris the shit out of thing.
Yeah. So let's see if I can. And you let me know if I'm doing anything wrong here.
I think it's go as you go.
All right. Here we
Don't overthink it. Just get her
go. Okay, so this thing. Oh, one of my favorites I see already.
right off the bat.
Okay, so let's go piece by piece.
Okay, yeah, we'll present this shit
Okay, so first of all, let's pull this out.
as it happens.
Cardboard box. So we have I
Dessert.
guess dessert. So this is sliced apples.
Really?
Yeah, did you get this?
No. Well, Dan got the fruit, which was like just basically a fruit mush,
Okay.
which was good. He liked it.
Okay, sounds good. So sliced apples, always a favorite.
Pretty
These are-
cool.
yeah, these are great.
Pretty cool as a dessert.
And let's see this. I don't think that's all for desserts.
0 grams of protein,
That's what I was expecting.
31 grams of sugars.
So this here is cornbread. Oh, fantastic.
Man. Oh, that's so much better than that like hamburger
yes.
bun that we got.
Exactly. So this is cornbread in its vacuum sealed package. This is very cool.
That
So
is
let's try to make some
that's
room
pretty
here.
rad.
Let's try to see if I can make some room here. All right, let's see what else we got here.
I do have, I think, too many microphones in the area. No,
Could be.
you're good.
Okay.
I kind of have a weird setup right now, and I'm making I can hear some sound somewhere. So I'm gonna apologize to anybody who can hear that fucked up sound.
Oh yeah. We have napkins.
These things,
Keep it classy.
I mean, if you put that napkin in all that water, I bet you would soak it all up.
I wouldn't doubt it.
The
Yeah,
entire
it feels
thing.
pretty thick. Yeah.
I mean, look at that thing.
Exactly. That's military grade napkins. Spoon. They keep it classy.
Oh, hey, cool.
Yep. So we're good for that.
Not too shabby, man.
Yep. Let's see here. We have beverage bag. So I guess we put all the water in the
That
mixing
is
here.
your drink bag.
Excellent. This is nice. I like that. That's rugged yet classy.
Well, it's even got like a little thing on the bottom to hold it up.
Sour cream and chives mashed potatoes in powder.
In powder.
Yeah, this is it does have monosodium glutamate,
Oh,
which I've been which
the headache maker.
You thing is that term is in my head when I choose to turn this over. I'm like, does it have monosodium glutamate?
The first thing you thought of.
Yeah.
Is it have the old MSG in it?
Yeah. It's lactic acid, natural and artificial flavors, spice, eggs, fish and seafood, wheat, sulfite, mustard, gluten. May contain all these things, but what you have here is you can't complain. You have sour cream and chive
Take a
potatoes.
look at that. All
a look.
powdered, huh?
Yep.
Huh. Add hot water to the line and mix well. That is that is something.
Yep.
You're getting things that we didn't get in the
Is
last
that
one.
right?
All three of us had basically the same thing,
Uh-huh.
with a slightly different meat and a slightly different dessert.
Okay, that's cool. 'Cause
You're
I
getting cool shit.
Okay. This is actually, you know what? I felt like this is kind of like this is a very, I would eat this if I was an athlete.
This is fancy as fuck
Yeah.
compared to the ones that we got last time.
Yeah,
This
and
is pretty cool.
Yeah. So I got an orange sports drink right here. So we got orange Gatorade, basically. This is high in potassium, dextrose, citric acid, all that stuff here. So take a look at that.
Is there any malic acid?
You got to be the judge, man.
I just got to read the back.
Yeah.
No malic acid.
No. Strawberry jam.
I just remember those things used to be in Jolly Ranchers. Malic acid.
Yeah, malic acid.
And
That's
they
what,
used to say that made them
that's what
addictive?
made it like really sour.
Is that what it was?
Oh yeah.
That's why the kids got addicted to it.
Oh yeah.
That could have been an urban myth. Fuck,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, because that stuff is like that's the white powder stuff. You can actually get that in powdered form in labs when I was in university.
Really?
You take a shot of that stuff, it'll like honestly, man, it'll squish your face like like that. Yeah. Strawberry jam. I guess this is for something but we haven't seen yet. So.
Well, I think if you had the other bread,
Yeah.
the pain bun
The pain
that we
bun.
got last time.
Yeah. Moist towelette, I'm assuming.
Pain means bread.
Clean and refreshes. Self-dries in second.
Wait. Self-dries in second?
Yeah, sorry. Self-dries in seconds.
Oh, I was
And
hoping to be
sorry,
like
yeah,
singular.
exactly, 1 second. And leave skin soft and smooth. For those lonely days in the desert.
When you're by yourself
Yep.
with that,
Yep.
that Iraq towel around your neck.
Exactly. Towelettes in my bag, okay? For all the guys out there.
All those guys.
Yeah.
I get the moist towelette. I said it last time, and I'll say it this time as well. Completely unbelievable in the Book of Eli.
Oh,
that
yeah.
He had so many KFC product placement packets.
Yeah. Oh.
And they were all still moist that far into the future. You're lying to me, Book of Eli.
I know. Yet I love the movie.
Enjoyable.
Enjoyable, yeah.
I don't think he was blind.
No.
I think he was able to read Braille.
Yeah, that was a total total lie. I've never had peanut butter that has icing sugar in it, but apparently this peanut butter does. So take a look.
Icing sugar.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've only ever made the peanuts that you blend. Oh, hydrogenated vegetable oil. So it's like straight up Jif for Skippy.
Jif.
I get you.
Yeah.
Full of sugar.
Not the high quality stuff. It's Jif.
This ain't no Adams.
Yeah.
Oh, you can tell it's not Adams by smushing around.
No. Yeah, that's right.
I still have a bunch of these from the last one.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Did you get Nescafe 3-in-1?
No.
There you
we
go.
got the Ranger shit.
3-in-1. This is what is this?
Well, that stuff is terrific.
Yeah, so take a look at that.
No. I know these. These are my travel go-tos.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I pack these for anybody who wonders, because we travel a lot and we travel like kind of rugged and shit. But I stick these, like about 6 or 7 of these in my backpack wherever I go anywhere.
Oh, nice.
And you mix them in a bottle of like fucking like Dasani.
Yep.
And you got yourself a nice coffee.
Nice.
And it's great. It is. These are a lifesaver when you're in the middle of like shit town nowhere.
Oh, I couldn't agree more. This would be good. Yeah, this would be good just to have with you at all times. You guys want an iced coffee?
Did you get a packet of matches?
I did get a packet of matches.
Your kit is the world destroyer.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I would imagine people who got your kit would just be giddy.
Yeah. See, I think this is ironic because I love Galactus, and this is the world destroyer of like.
That is the world destroyer of kits.
Of kits, yeah. So, full pack of matches. So
full pack of matches.
Yeah. So we can find some use for this when we're eating. And the one thing I looked at and which I shall pull it out last. And we have Frank's Hot Originals.
Always good to have.
Always good to have. You have to have some flavor.
I think the peanut butter, the jam, and the Franks are the only things that we got in the other packets.
Oh, so you do have all the stuff right here from the other packets?
Yeah.
Okay.
But like we own like the Franks, the peanut butter, and the jam. Oh, and the sports drink, sorry. Yeah. Were the only things I think that were universal to all of our packets.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you have to have flavor. If you don't have flavor, you're not gonna eat it.
Well, they also have tons of salt in all of this.
That's true. Yeah. And I'm so glad this is actually my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
This is my favorite of stuff that I eat.
All treats.
Kit Kat Chunky.
What kind of kit did you get?
Look at this.
Look at this. Ridiculous.
This is ironic. This is my favorite chocolate bar.
I will applaud meal number 10. Meal number 10 is amazing.
It's solid. I would eat this right now. This is crazy.
Wow, man.
Yeah, this and Toblerone are my 2 favorite chocolate bars.
Kit Kat Chunky and the old Toblerone. Very similar in like texture.
Exactly.
Yeah, I see why you're happy about that. Now your entree is also. Did you pull it out already? I don't think you pulled your entree out.
No, not yet.
How
and
big
we
is that?
have these are to be eaten later.
The poo gum.
Yeah. So
So the thing that everybody says from everybody we've spoken to in the military who eats these things are like, this is your lifesaver afterwards.
Yeah.
And when you're done eating, like a few minutes later, you've washed your mouth out and the flavor country is gone.
Yeah. You
chew the poo gum because this shit will bung you up.
Yeah.
It's all just like carbs and sodium and some protein.
Okay. Well, they look like chiclets.
They are not chiclets.
Yeah, but they will not be chiclets.
No.
So if these were chiclets, they're going to give you the shitlets. So
they would. I think with us, because we're on a fairly regular diet, it's not so bad.
No.
So the gum is probably just optional for fun.
Yeah.
If you feel like seeing what the laxative gum is going to do to you in the morning,
give
it a go.
Yeah, give it a go.
But I can't imagine, just because we eat so regular anyway, we're not eating these MREs a lot in the field.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't really need the gum.
Exactly. So should I pull out the entree?
I think you should.
All right.
I think you should pull out the entree.
Okay, so last thing we have in here, just to confirm, I'll put this down. Last thing we have in here is beef and vegetable stew. Water, diced beef, potatoes, carrots, green peas, butter, concentrated tomato paste, which is great. Celery modified cornstarch, 34 grams of protein.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing. Also pretty amazing that list of ingredients doesn't include a lot of shit in it.
No, not at all. Actually,
Pretty like basically
Yeah, there's-
normal stuff. Good
yeah,
stuff.
there's like cornstarch, dehydrated onions.
All still natural stuff though.
Yeah, exactly. There's garlic powder, disodium inosonate, disodium glutamate. Oh no, fuck that.
Well, they're all like salt substitutes and
Yeah.
preservatives, right?
Yeah, wheat. It contains wheat, milk, and soy. But other than that, it's
But like it's not packed full of nitrates and crap, right? It doesn't seem to be packed full of like a lot of things that are kind of
Yeah,
like
that's right,
your
yeah.
lunch meat preservative
exactly. There's no
bullshit.
Yeah, a lot of stuff in here doesn't have words that have Z's and X's in them.
Yes.
So, yeah, that's stuff you want to avoid.
Maltodextrin?
Yeah, exactly. The sodium content is 1,050 milligrams.
Wow, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's
So
a lot of salt.
That's a lot of salt. So we're gonna have to
Drink a lot of
water.
water. Yeah, that's a lot of salt.
Yeah. So I have this is this one.
That's not a bad haul at all. Like
Not at all.
what you got, like I said, you got a few things in there that are kind of universal. The
Yep.
Frank's Red Hot, the peanut butter, the jam.
Yep.
And the drinky drink there.
Yep.
But so far, out of the ones that we got last time, and there's probably a link already in the video in the description below here.
Yep.
To our last one, which was like Dan's was kind of the fancy one.
Yeah.
And his
What was
his
it?
candy,
The hipster one.
the hipster one.
Yeah.
He had the more hipster version.
Yeah.
And he got Reese's Pieces, which
Yeah.
we thought was really cool.
But that's his favorite though, right?
It is also his favorite.
Yeah.
The same way Chunky is your favorite. I feel like the universe giveth.
Yeah.
Like he kind of took a shot
Yeah.
here and we got it.
I'm actually debating where to eat that right now.
Well, I mean, there you go. But you got the good coffee and the good candy and cornbread.
Yeah. And cornbread.
Like you got a really cool little packet there.
Yeah. So.
Man, so I kind of feel almost like one of us. I mean, I'm glad that you got that. But if on the last one of us had gotten that one, we'd have had a really wide range of stuff.
Yes. Exactly.
Really cool. So I'm gonna open this one up here,
Let's
which
see.
is like I said, meal number 9,
Mhm.
spaghetti and meatballs.
I think you got something good.
Oh, right off the top. Oh, damn. Full-size candy bars. I got a Mars bar.
You got a Mars bar,
I
man.
got a full-size Mars bar.
These things are unreal.
Wow, these ones are really given to you.
Yeah.
The last time we got like fruit source and stuff, which I like. That's fine. I think a good fruit source or what are those the gel things when they make the fruit into a gel and put it into a bar and they wrap it up.
Oh, I
Sunlight
can't remember.
makes
Yeah, I
those.
know which one you're talking about. I just can't remember the name.
I like that stuff.
Yeah.
I think that's good.
Mhm.
Not a lot of crap in there. So what we got here is this the bun? Oh, a chilled cappuccino protein drink.
Okay, that's a little high end.
That's pretty high end.
It makes mine look like garbage.
Well, I mean, you got Gatorade.
I got Gatorade.
But I got a chilled cappuccino protein drink. The direction is to spread the bottom of the pouch, add cold water to the line, zip tight and shake, and it's in its own zipper bag.
But wait a minute, yours is a lot bigger than mine. Cause like I got
Jealous, are you?
I'm totally jealous. Yeah. I'll trade you my coffee.
You know, that happens a lot. The trading is a really big part of this game.
Exactly. Yeah.
We're talking to a few friends there who are like, yeah, we do a lot of trading. So, I got the pain bun. So this is what the pain bun was. So I might have lucked out on the cappuccino drink,
Okay.
but I also got the bun that does not give.
that's right. Yeah.
This is the gift that takes everything from you.
Yes.
It's there's a reason it says pain on it.
Mm-hmm.
Even though we know pain is just the French for bread.
Yes. Let me know if you
What
want
else
to
we
make
got
room in here.
I think we're fine. Oh, I also got a beverage bag
'Kay.
and a lemon sports drink.
Lemon sports drink. Okay.
Lemon sports drink. So the cappuccino protein drink, though.
That's unreal. That's unreal.
I mean,
I would buy
getting-
that in the store if they had that.
If they had it in the kit shop.
Yeah.
We got our strawberry jam,
Yes.
another staple, another packet, which I believe is the same as yours, which is the peanut butter
Mhm.
peanut butter packet. Also, a few things I used in my backpack for when I go away. Oh, the 100 grains of sugar. Just
100
like
grains.
100 grains.
Did you count them out?
I did not count them out, but I dismissed that guy. Somebody set an alarm on my phone. I got orange pico tea.
Aw, that's adorable.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
A little packet of pico tea.
I find that tea disgusting for some reason. I don't know what it is.
It's Roscoe
Yeah.
pico tea.
Yeah. Roscoe
Coffee, coffee and tea whitener for coffee and tea. So just like horrible for you because it's corn syrup solids.
Yeah, you want something like this, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
partially hydrogenated.
Yeah.
Ugh. I'm sure that's not the best for you either, but those things just save your life.
Yeah, you know what? Have this then.
Yeah, well, I've got a ton of those. Anyway.
Mhm.
Frank's Red Hot.
Frank's Hot Red Hot.
Good old fashioned red hot sauce. Hey, matches. Not bad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to take a look if we got matches in the other ones or not. I don't think we did. I don't remember us
No?
getting matches.
Okay.
We might have. It's been a while.
When these military rations, like, wouldn't they have that included? Because it's a survival thing that you need, right?
This isn't necessarily a survival kit. I would say this is like a meal kit. But I think having matches around are always good for like in that situation.
Yeah. So yeah, that's why I was assuming that they would have it. So
That military grade napkin.
yeah, military
Hey,
grade.
long spoon.
Yes,
Beauty.
long spoon.
Just
I
like
guess
yours.
because the bag is so big.
The bag is deep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we know that it's spaghetti meatballs, but what did I get for dessert? It's a thin packet, so I think it's gonna be another
Fruit.
another fruit. Oh, damn! Almost lost everything. Sliced peaches.
Nice.
Sliced peaches. This is probably a million times better than that cake that we got in the
Like
last.
cake. Yeah.
The chocolate cake wasn't horrible.
Yeah.
Like I heated mine up with the rest of my food, and it was good. But it was just so sugary. Like it was so sweet that when you ate it, you wished for more of your entree
Oh yeah.
because you needed the salt to cut that out.
I think that's but for Kit Kats, like Kit Kats just like they do it for me.
It's pretty great.
Mm-hmm.
They do it for you, like
Oh,
a Mars bar would do for me.
Yeah.
I'm always surprised at how much heavier these are than what you think. Like the bulk of the weight seems to come from your entree.
Yeah, pretty much.
Spaghetti meatballs. How many grams of protein you had?
I think I had 30 something. I think I had 34.
You are the winner in that one.
How much do
I
you
have 20 grams of protein.
But you have like tons of carbs though, right?
More than likely,
Yeah.
Let's see the carbohydrates in here. 37 grams of carbohydrates.
37 grams of carbs.
37 grams of carbohydrates.
I think mine are 16.
16, yeah, because yours is a stew.
Yeah, so mine's about almost like a 2-to-1 ratio.
I'm gonna get you to pick that up one more time for me.
Okay.
Sodium. You were 1,000.
Oh, I was the king. Let's see here. 1,050 milligrams.
1,050.
Yeah.
1050.
1050.
1,350.
What?
Yeah, 1,350 sodium. That's like 6 Big Macs. No, it's not. It's like a Big Mac.
Yeah, it's a Big Mac.
Because Big Mac's got like probably 1,000 grams. I would imagine.
I think
we should
so.
look
Yeah.
that up, but I'm pretty sure a Big Mac, or at least like a Whopper,
Oh yeah, easily.
has
Yeah.
got to have like 1,000 milligrams of
Mhm.
sodium. In it.
Yeah, we'll ask Google afterwards, but like I'm gonna find out.
We will. That has got to be why they get so bunged up.
Oh, for sure, guaranteed.
That's
Yeah.
a lot of sodium, man.
Yeah.
Like you should not be eating that much salt.
Yeah, that's like almost like eating like 3 of those like what are those things called? You know those cup of noodles? Those,
I dropped my laxative gum and my wet nap, which I
Oh.
think I showed you.
oh, that's all right. The what are those things called? Those
The ramen noodle
ramen
packets?
noodles. Yeah.
Yeah.
packets, yeah.
Also terrible for you.
Terrible for you.
I mean,
Delicious, but like terrible.
Delicious, but full of MSG.
Yep.
And they alcohol dry the noodles, right?
Mhm.
Is that what it is? Alcohol, or like they use like a,
Oh
a
yeah, they have
gas
to,
to
they have
dry them,
to dry them or dehydrate them.
to
yeah.
dehydrate them.
Yeah.
Which is terrible because you're ingesting that shit afterwards.
Yeah.
I found some. We'll get a little on or off topic. I found some from TNT, which are air dried,
Mhm.
which are just as good. I mean, when they take a little bit longer to make.
Yeah.
But once you make them, if you make them past that al dente point,
Mhm.
they get just the same kind of texture to them. Pretty good.
Yeah, I used to get egg noodles. Those rice ones.
like
You
those.
can set them in hot water, like put boiling water on them,
Mhm.
and just let it sit there for like 10 minutes.
But you also have to make sure you get the ones that are not dried with the same process.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as you get those. But those are also I find them to be tastier.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
like those noodles a lot.
Yeah. So I use rice noodles.
Yeah, they're pretty good. Rice noodles
Mhm.
or the egg noodles.
Yeah, and just
I'm a sucker for udon noodles.
yeah, because they're delicious. Yeah, they're fat and delicious.
They're fat and delicious. I do this thing with coconut milk and salmon and bok choy,
Oh, there you go.
and you just throw a bunch of udon noodles in there,
Mhm.
and it's like you just doubled your chew content.
Yeah.
So you feel like you're getting all this substance. Really, you're just getting like white flour.
Wild flour.
Like
yeah.
all this white flour, and you're bloated, but
Yep.
you're so happy afterwards.
Yep.
Because it's just like it soaks in all that
Oh,
coconut
yeah.
milk and salmon juice.
Shit, I should start utilizing my coconut milk.
Coconut milk
Yeah, and
is
I have chicken too. I
it's a
need
secret.
to like.
I'm saying, man, a lot of people overdo it, and then they don't get the fun of eating coconut milk.
Mhm.
But if you do coconut milk like once every season,
Mhm.
then you get this like fun thing to look forward to.
Yeah.
It's like 4 Christmases.
Yeah. I
Your
use
taste buds.
Yeah, because I use coconut milk with like peanut butter when I make my chicken.
You have to.
You have to.
Oh yeah. I mean that's just heavenly.
Yeah.
And anybody who doesn't realize, like, I mean, the joys of peanut butter
Mhm.
in a meal.
Yeah.
You're missing out.
Yeah, missing out.
You're
yeah,
missing
if you don't if you don't like that, there's something inherently wrong with you.
There is something inherently wrong with you.
Yeah.
What we will do is continue talking about that.
Mhm.
We'll put this on pause.
Yeah.
We're gonna go cook this stuff.
Yeah.
Because we have a flameless heater over
Yes,
here.
we do.
Now we only have the one, but they get so damn hot. I mean, like demon anus hot
Mhm.
that I think we can probably do both of ours in here.
Okay.
And then we'll cook that up, and then we'll come back. We'll smell all the steam that comes out of here just to get like super high.
Mhm.
and we'll come back and
Did
we'll
you
show people what we got.
Now, how many did you guys do? A separate heating bag for each of those 3 that you did last time?
We had one each. We had 4 or 5 of these. I think I gave them to Dan or Luke or something to take with them and fuck around with.
Okay.
But this is the last one we've got, and then I think just knowing how hot they got, because they really like steaming hot.
So they should be okay for 2.
Yeah, I think we do both.
Okay.
So I did mine and my cake.
Mm-hmm.
Because I like warm cake.
Yeah. Who doesn't?
Who doesn't like fresh cake?
Exactly.
And then I did that. Engine block heater hot.
Yeah, perfect.
And we'll give that a
I'm
go.
excited.
Cool, man. Okay, so let's pause all these guys and then come back and do this again.
Sounds good.
All right, Holmes.
All right.
We're good for like dig through some of the stuff while we wait.
Sure. Yep.
We will we'll go through and see what we got for dessert. I'm just gonna open my dessert right up.
Yeah, why not?
See what that is.
Let's see.
So while we're waiting for that, we're
going through
5 minutes, and we'll do it another 5 to make sure it's doing its thing.
Yeah, we're at 2 minutes and 15 seconds in.
And we're gonna tear into our desserts.
Yep.
We're gonna see how this thing goes.
Let's go.
Because it does. It was. I remember the cake was really good, but I was really excited to try the fruit slices there,
Oh,
and see how those go. So otherwise, how has the week been in pop culture?
Well,
has there been a thing that happened that caught your attention?
besides Henry Cavill, let's see what else. In pop culture,
Wasn't in anything. I mean,
Not-
usually we talk about poppy
yeah.
shit on the Thursday show.
well, I think is this to be open just eaten?
I would imagine so.
Okay.
I'm gonna give that a tear and see
Yeah.
what's in there.
The actually, to be honest, like nothing really.
Pretty insignificant week in general.
No, yeah, it's just a matter of like Kavanaugh's getting accused of like the fifth that those rape charges.
You're probably gonna wanna fork in this
Yeah, exactly.
for this particular unboxing of the
Oh
slices.
yeah, here we go. How's
Yeah.
yours look?
Pretty liquefied. Smells fine. How's yours?
It
Has it turned?
no. It's let's find out.
It's
I think it's like gotten to the if I smelled alcohol, then it'd be different.
Yeah, they're fermented.
Mm-hmm.
No, this is good. I got peach slices. You got apple slices.
Yeah, these are actually not too bad.
Yeah, it's not too
But there-
shabby.
The only thing is that there's bubbles in here.
Like fermenty bubbles.
Well,
I mean, it could have been like
no, you know,
bubbles
these-
made
yeah,
from.
yeah, because there's liquid in here too. So.
Yeah, because you tore it open, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is a surprising turn from the cake.
Yeah.
I kind of do miss the cake though.
Do you?
Yeah, it was very like McCain's Deep and Delicious, but in a packet full of icing
Mm-hmm.
and cake.
Mm.
It's very good.
I love those McCain Deep and Delicious cakes.
I do and I don't.
Mm.
There's a way to eat them. You gotta heat that motherfucker up. Gotta heat that guy up and put more icing on it.
Oh really?
You gotta go get one of those like McCain's cans of icing.
Oh okay.
There's a genuine being a formerly not obese but large human being who ate everything in his path.
Yeah.
There's definitely a method to really fatifying that thing up and getting your maximum enjoyment out of it. You get some Betty Crocker icing, you heat that thing up, and you put some more Betty Crocker icing on top.
Betty Crocker, really?
That's one of those containers,
Oh.
the chocolate shit.
Oh yeah, I remember those.
You put that thing in the microwave,
Mhm.
and you heat it and eat it.
Yeah, I used to put that shit on my pancakes when I was a kid.
Betty Crocker,
Yeah, I
Betty Crocker icing on your
on
pancakes.
my pancake. I didn't give a fuck. I was like,
I don't care. You can't tell me how to live my life. That's
Yeah, it was
homage to
delicious.
the Strangler.
Yep. Exactly.
This ain't bad.
Yeah. You know they say an apple a day will keep the doctor away.
Mhm.
I don't think it's these apples, but it's
Well,
de-
those
these-
are translucent.
Yeah.
Your apples are almost clear.
yeah. These look like big translucent onion slices.
Those are probably like one grade lower than the McDonald's stuff. The apple
Oh, yeah,
slices of the
yeah.
McD's.
That's actually a fair assessment. Yeah, these are
Whereas these were very much the same peaches you would get in one of those containers.
containers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or these are Del Monte or something.
The man from Del Monte,
Yeah.
he said no.
Yeah. He said no.
The
Yeah.
man from Del Monte saw these and said, "I don't think so, pal."
Yeah. Whoever's listening, try this once.
The MREs.
The MREs. Try them once.
You can get them at
Easily.
certain places.
Yeah. Exactly.
You can go down to the outfitters there
Yeah.
and pick them up. I don't know if you're gonna get exactly these, but you're gonna get versions of it. I know you can get there's a like boil and pour
Mm-hmm.
kind of dinner you can get.
Yeah. You can get those from Campers Village has their own like hot meal ready and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
you,
exactly.
you boil the water and pour into the pack,
Exactly.
and it makes like a stew or whatever it is.
Yeah, I think what I'm gonna have to do afterwards, if I'm still hungry, well, I'm gonna have it anyways. To have like have some fibrous granola with some like almond milk, and then just
Yeah, I would recommend that.
yeah. So I'm gonna have that afterwards.
I've got a pretty much a quinoa shake upstairs.
A quinoa shake.
Yeah, I got
What
this.
the fuck is in that?
I started buying the Kaizen quinoa and chia shakes, the protein shakes.
Mhm.
They're pretty good. I mean, I started doing a lot more. Yeah, well, we're talking about food. We're talking about this too.
Nice. Did you do you ever buy chia seeds by themselves?
I do. Yeah, I have bought those.
Mhm.
But I wanted to change up like my protein intake in general, like less meat on those things. I mean, it's better for your kidneys. Your system runs a little bit better.
Yeah.
So
it
I
runs,
found
it runs cleaner.
runs a little bit cleaner.
Mhm.
So I found the Kaizen has got a chia and quinoa shake, protein shake, where it's all kind of like a vegan shake.
Yeah.
And high in fiber, so I would think I would do it.
Yeah, I find that the thing for me is like when I work out,
Mm-hmm.
usually all my workouts they consist of like doing a lot of a lot of my workouts mean a lot of cardio, like for biking and stuff like that.
Yeah,
And
you
I
do a
can't-
lot of that.
Yeah, and I can't have I can't go biking and like have that high fiber stuff because in the middle of the biking you'll be like, oh crap.
Oh, you gotta take a crap.
Yeah, so I'm like, oh, okay, so I have to avoid all that stuff.
Yeah,
As soon as I get back, then I can have high fiber stuff. Yeah,
you can take one of these.
Yeah,
laxative,
exactly. So-
laxative gums.
exactly. So I wait until like, after I eat for a while,
Mhm.
wait about 20 minutes, and then like if I'm good to go, then I'm good to go.
Have you found that you are a meal guy, like an energy meal guy before your workouts?
Yes.
You like to do that?
Yeah.
And then so it's not like just a thing that'll happen every now and then. You like to have an energy meal, say like a peanut butter sandwich or something that's gonna get you.
Yeah, like I'll have like for example, like before I go biking, or go for a long extended 2.5 hour workout or something.
Mhm.
I usually a 2 hour biking session or something. Like if I'm biking like I don't know like 50K or something like that.
Yeah.
I will do I'll have a shake in the morning.
Mhm.
And then I'll have like a 1 egg omelet.
Oh wow.
And then so that's it. And then
And
I'll have
that's
one
it.
egg and then like with avocado oil and then and a little bit of butter. So
Mm.
and then so I'll have that.
It's
and
very
then-
fancy.
yeah, it is kind of, yeah.
It's a very fancy.
Well, I found it, so I might as well
Yeah.
use it. Right?
You might as well use
It's
it,
in the
yeah.
pantry. And then so I just use that, and then I take something with me. So
Okay.
if you start to if you hit the wall, at least you have something to go with you, like have something to fuel you up, right?
To get you
That
going.
that rarely happens.
Mhm.
But also I'll just do
I mean, the question is based on because I know you take pretty extended bike rides. I mean, and
Yeah.
not bike rides. That's your workout. You take pretty extended, like 40Ks
yeah,
on
and
the regular.
exactly. But you're right. That's actually not a good thing though, is it? Because I should incorporate more strength training exercises with that, right? So
I mean,
yeah,
no.
so but that's after I write my board exam, then I'll get into more strength training. So
yeah, you'll have more time to get into it.
exactly. So because right now that's all. That's just it's consuming my life right now. But my
Yeah.
bike has been retired now because
The flat.
the flat,
Yeah.
which you thankfully saved me. So
You're welcome.
Yeah.
But
I should just
yeah.
bike my bike because that sidewalk that led to your house, that was right there. I should just walk my bike to your house.
Yeah, you're down the road.
I know. I mean,
Whatever. It's
an idiot.
it's a real pain in the ass to walk a bike with a flat though. There is something when your bike does not have a flat tire and you have the option to get onto it and go.
yeah.
That you'll walk at a certain distance if you have to, for
Mhm.
whatever reason.
Oh yeah.
But the second you get a flat tire, walking your bike any distance is a chore.
Yeah.
Because it's like anytime the option of ease is taken away from you, making things harder for yourself is no longer fun.
No, it's not because sometimes I'll be driving and I'll see a person just walking their bike.
Yeah.
I'm like, why aren't you riding it?
Yes.
Then I'm like, when I get a flat tire, I'm like, hey, was that person having a flat tire or was he just that person just
And
stupid?
who's judging me now?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and so I felt like, yeah, when you're walking it, it's like I'm a walk of shame. Like why,
Yes.
or like you're just angry. Like why did that person put that screw or throw that screw out the window and
Oh,
land
yeah.
on the street and I fucking ran over it. So
Oh, dude, I was at a client's place like 3 days ago.
yeah.
And I didn't get a flat.
Mm-hmm.
But I saw as I got out of the car and I was doing the walk around to the other side. So I had to obviously I had to go around the other side.
Yeah.
I'm getting to the other side of the car and there's like a nail in just adjacent to the path of my wheel.
Yeah.
And I could think to myself, well, you should drink that. Is there anything left in there?
Oh, there's some stuff in there. I was taking a break, but I can't.
Oh,
put
they're
it
gonna
down.
drink it. I'm like, do it.
You want me to?
Oh, why not, man? It's a part of your food packet. Just have the rest of your fruit and do it.
All right.
Anyway, I saw the nail there,
Mm-hmm.
and I just got angry. I got angry at the client. Like I could have gotten a flat. But that's probably not their fault at all. But I mean, the idea of almost getting a flat tire and seeing it makes it feel so much better when you realize that you didn't get a flat tire. then getting a flat tire sucks.
That is
Obviously, I mean that's just common sense, right?
It's
Oh, you're not getting punched in the face. You better get punched in the face.
yeah, that's true. Because I was on my way home.
Yes.
I had another 10 kilometers to go.
Yeah.
And I was like, yes, like I was feeling good. My time was good.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, last ride of the summer or last ride of the year, so it'll be good. End off on a high, end off on a bad.
They ended off on a bad
low. Yeah, so it's
God,
terrible.
That's awful.
But thank you very much for coming to my rescue.
Hey, no problem.
Yep.
No problem at all. How much time we got left to check in on this stuff?
Oh shit.
That's all right because I just took a look at the bag and the bag is puffy. It's hot. So we were a little bit concerned.
12 minutes.
12 minutes left.
Yeah. No. 12 minutes has elapsed.
Oh, it has elapsed. Oh, we're good to go.
All right.
Our food is probably hot, and we can go have a chow down.
Let's do it.
And try it.
All right.
So let's stop this again. We're gonna be right back.
All right.
Oh yeah, of course we're gonna video this part.
Excellent.
Yeah, we have to video every part.
We have to. Yes.
When we eat the buffalo,
Yes.
we watch every part.
We watch every part. Yes.
That's not a racist joke. That's
No.
just a joke.
No.
Get over it.
Yep.
You know there's something racist in the news today. Something brutally racist on a school exam. You read about this thing? About how there was like some exam somewhere here. I don't know which one it was, like a year-end deal or whatever, beginning of the year deal.
Okay.
But the question was, what were the positive aspects of residential schools? Like,
oh God, what was
holy shit! To think of somebody who put that on an exam in 2018, like, no, there were no positive.
There was no positives.
See, people kind of like fucked a lot of people up. If you hadn't done it, an entire race of people would have just like naturally grown.
Is this
into the
Canadian
role.
or
Canadian?
Oh yeah,
here's
that's
some.
bad. Yeah.
An exam actually asked the question, what were some of the positive aspects of residential schools?
Oh shit.
Definitely not the rapes and the murders.
No,
Yeah.
that's there was no good things about it.
Yeah, how about nothing? How about none of that stuff?
Yeah, the answer is nothing.
How about oh man?
Okay, so let's get to this. Vic, so how's yours? Did you have steam coming out?
No, I do not have steam coming out. It didn't get super hot.
Yeah.
But I got warm enough. I got a pretty warm meal.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I got.
Do you have steam?
No, I don't. I was measuring against your black screen of your TV over there.
Excellent inspection.
Okay, so I can definitely smell. Oh, it looks like it. If you want to see this, that's what it looks like.
I can kind of make that out.
All right, so that's what it looks like. It looks like beef stew. So anything you get in a can.
Yeah.
But so yeah, it looks. I'm sure it looks fine.
I mean, this is very Chef Boyardee-ish.
Yeah.
Pretty much the same thing.
Pretty much. Oh, you got your fork?
I do. I have a fork and a spoon. I got the spaghetti and meatballs.
After you, sir.
Yeah, no, you go right ahead. I've already done this.
No,
go
ahead.
Pull one out and just kind of camera that thing.
Do I need a fork or?
It is spaghetti and meatballs.
All right, man. Well, bon appetit.
Pretty all right. Yeah, I guess bottoms up.
Bottoms up, guys.
Look out teeth. Look out gums.
Yeah.
Look out guts. Here she comes. Oh, he's making faces already.
No, it's just a little cold.
The top is definitely cold.
Yeah.
It did not get to the bottom of the
No, it didn't.
bottom of the bag.
Let me go like this.
But it's not awful though.
No,
like,
not at all.
really,
It tastes fine.
I mean, I say that with the caveat that we don't have to eat them every single day.
No, not at all. But like, there is Frank's Red we could put in this, but
It's not awful.
no, not at all. This actually tastes like those canned soups. This honestly tastes like you take that can and you seal it in a metal bag.
Is it a what was that? Chunky.
Yeah.
Chunky soup.
Yeah. Do you want to try this?
No, I'm good.
Oh, yeah. The beef is like.
I'm enjoying the faces though.
Yeah. No. Yeah. It's just
You're making great faces.
It's a little dry, but yeah, you just have to mix it in with some of this lovely.
Tasty. The
tasty.
goo.
Yeah, the goo.
The goo in the bag. It's not It's definitely not something I would ever feed my kids if I had them.
No, I'll feed this to my kids if they were
camping.
If they were misbehaving.
Oh, they're misbehaving. This is probably about as great as you're gonna get for camping, though.
I would use this for camping for sure.
Yeah,
you know why?
If you're out having a good time with your kids on the camping trip.
Yeah, I'm a guy. Just fucking just add some hot water to this and wrap it up, and then have this. Because it has everything you need.
You got 35 grams of protein.
Yeah, the beef is like.
that is hands down.
Okay, honestly.
The best part of what you're doing here.
Yeah, honestly, I can't. I don't. I can't relate this to you because you can't eat this, but the meat's been sitting here for a while, but it's very dry.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like eating. What the hell? It's like eating It's very fibrous. You know the fiber in the meat?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like the strands in the meat, you can actually feel them.
Starting to fall apart.
Yeah. So
Would you like to try a meatball to compare it to? Give that a go.
okay, fine, you try this one.
No, I don't want that at all. Not even a little bit. Your faces threw me off, man.
All right, hold on.
You ruined it for me.
Did I?
Yeah, no, not really. I just don't want to try it.
Oh, it's way better.
Yours or mine?
Yours.
Oh yeah, no, it's pretty great. I honestly thought that yours would be the better one,
Mm-hmm.
which is why I didn't object
Oh yeah, it's just.
to you getting the beef vegetable stew.
Oh, it's just the consistency of the beef,
Mm-hmm.
but the flavor of everything is it's totally fine.
Yeah, surprisingly good.
Mhm.
The other ones come in these like dehydrated, like we were saying earlier, dehydrated packets.
Yeah.
And they look pretty good, like the ones you get at MEC Mountain Equipment Co-op
Mm-hmm.
and Atmosphere and whatnot.
Oh, I still have to eat my mashed potatoes still too.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, got some mashed potatoes over there.
Yep.
We might just have to boil some water.
Yeah.
In the kitchen
Sure.
properly.
Yep.
To get those things out. Because I wouldn't recommend boiling water with that flameless bag, the
Mhm.
flameless heater bag.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's all chemicals.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Great faces.
Mm-hmm. It's tough.
Your
Is it-
face game is on point.
Yeah, you know what it is?
Mm.
It tastes like the consistency is like, you know, if you eat like a mid-rare steak.
Yeah.
Not mid-rare. Sorry, I actually eat like a well-done steak.
Yeah.
No, the meat is tough.
Yeah. That's what it is.
That's what making that face. Because last time I had a well-done steak, I spit it out.
You didn't put ketchup on
And
it?
it was at
Eat
a
it Trump style?
Yeah, it was at a restaurant. I'm like, I asked for mid-rare.
Was it in a Trump Tower hotel?
Sadly, it was not. I was out with a client in Vancouver.
Mm.
He's like, I'm like, okay, fine, I'll try one with you. Then I started yelling at him. I'm like, fuck, man, you idiot! You have to have it mid-rare.
Yeah, you
And
can't.
he was from Brazil. How could you
Oh, wow.
I mean, that's like steak capital.
Yeah, I mean,
They love their meat there.
we really talk about like Alberta beef and like Texas and California,
Mhm.
that god awful monstrosity Hearst Farms.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to talk shit about Hearst, but
Mm-hmm.
that place terrifies me. When
Yeah.
you drive by and just see miles and miles and miles of cattle,
Mhm.
they're all gonna get eaten.
Yeah.
That's like a horror show for cows.
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
Japan and Brazil really knock it out of the park with steak.
Oh yeah.
They get their meat.
Mhm.
They understand their meat.
Yeah. Exactly. They'll have it on skewers.
Mm-hmm.
They'll have it. You can have it prepared any other way. It's like, and plus it's like inexpensive, so it's inexpensive beef to eat. Whereas if you go to like Paris, or if you go to like a high-end restaurant in like if you have a New York steak, for example,
Yeah.
you're not paying $25 for a steak. You're paying very little for like really good quality meat.
Totally just destroyed my pants.
Yeah.
I spilled. Faux pas. Taboo.
There's a lot of stew in these packages. Are you getting a lot of stuff in there?
There's a lot of meat.
Mhm.
A lot of the meatballs and a lot of pasta.
Do you get a lot of pasta in there?
Got a lot of pasta in here. Granted, a lot of this can get fast forward through. We're probably doing a time lapse.
Mm-hmm.
I hit the 60 frames on the GoPro
Mm.
just to make sure we could time lapse this thing.
Yeah. This is holy fuck. Ugh.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. You gotta eat it all.
Yeah, fuck that. I have to eat this whole thing.
Oh, I think it's gonna go on the plate. This is it's getting precarious.
No.
It's getting to the point where I'm just like, nah, it's no good.
Yeah,
It's-
it's kind of hard to eat pasta with a spoon.
It's difficult. It's difficult. It's easy to eat certain pasta with a spoon,
Mhm.
there's ravioli or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Not the easiest thing to do when it's spaghetti in this meat sauce, which I feel like I'm not gonna need the laxative gum for. I feel like this sauce here and this pasta that I've got is designed to make you shit your pants.
Well,
You got through it,
oh man,
and it was painful. You got a little something. Got a little something on the
I pretty much. I think I have a lot.
on the right there.
Oh god. Oh, military grade.
Military grade napkins.
I've never seen a napkin that feels like sandpaper. Honestly, man, I could file my desk drawer with this thing.
This is the kind of thing that
This is great.
when you do shit your pants, this sandpaper napkin is gonna get every piece off you.
Yeah, it'll probably
Not
take
dinner time conversation.
yeah, exactly. Well, it'll take some layers off too, I'm assuming.
I'm absolutely certain you're gonna mess yourself up.
Yeah, this is Oh, excuse me.
Tiring.
Sorry, that was disgusting. Oh fuck.
But you gotta eat it all.
Yep. So that's dinner's done.
Dinner is probably not done because I think we're each gonna go back and eat a real meal now. a
Yeah.
fibery like broccoli meal.
Yeah. So the dinner portion here is done.
Oh, yeah.
Dessert is done.
We ate the dessert 1st,
Mhm.
which was not terrible.
No.
Also, it was definitely the way to go. It was pretty sugary, sweet, syrupy fruit.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
It was not what do they call it thing? The food pyramid.
Oh yeah.
This is not food pyramid approved.
No. This is like a hexagon.
Hey, where did your cornbread go?
Right here.
I think you need to give that a look.
Absolutely. What are you gonna break out?
We all know my pain bun shit.
Yeah, break that out.
No, I did already. It's awful. We saw that last time. There's probably a link to
Well,
it.
actually, you know what? Why don't you bring it out so I can take a look?
Oh,
at
so you can take a look at it. Yeah, they're terrible. This is fit for the pit.
Okay.
A little street sense shout out.
it.
Canadian money management for children. Street sense.
Oh God, what is this? Has a sticker on it? What is this?
Oh wow. I don't know what looks. No, yours is definitely better than mine.
Okay. I thought it was a label saying "Do not eat." What is this? Is it a desiccate or?
Oh, that's probably that's silica gel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Desiccate.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's.
Desperate.
I'm assuming I have this with. Actually, you know what?
Here's my hamburger pain bun. Just a good old fashioned.
Are you gonna toss that?
Yeah, I'm not gonna eat that.
Is the bun? Is the burger inside of that too?
There's no burger in there.
Oh, so it's just a bun.
Just a bun.
Okay, I'll take a bite of it.
Yeah, I mean you gotta try it.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
To the camera. Camera side. How is that? Your face game. Point.
it's
On point. It's awful, but not unedible.
It's got 6 grams of protein.
That's a lot for bread. 6 grams of protein is quite a bit for bread.
What is the fucking? What's the? 29 grams of carbs.
29 grams of the old carbohydrate.
Yeah. The aftertaste is.
Horrible.
It just hit me like a punch in the face.
Chemically.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's like a chemical aftertaste. I don't go for another bite. What are you, crazy?
No, I just want to because I want you to inhale when the inside.
Yeah. You want to inhale the porous openings where all the gases
Okay,
have
there's
grown.
no smell-o-vision, but if you could see what's like, if you could smell what's coming out of that inside, it's so it smells like it's bitter.
Don't take another bite.
Oh
Wash it down with your regular cornbread there.
yeah, well
The good old-fashioned-
just awful.
Yeah, it's pretty terrible.
Why is it sour? Holy shit!
Yeah, that's not good. I think it's definitely meant to be drowned in peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah, you have to I think you should cut it in the middle, and then just put peanut butter and jelly, and then eat it like a.
Well, it's sliced in the middle.
Yeah.
It's got a big slice in
Yeah,
for that.
so-
I will say that I have tried these. I took these with me when I went on the road last year.
Yeah.
You all right?
Oh, it's just
Terrible.
That's awful.
And these are just peanut butter and jelly.
Excellent.
Yeah, just regular old peanut butter and jelly.
Well, let's.
So it doesn't have any weird taste or aftertaste or anything like that.
Well, let's put this. Let's put this in the.
Put them right back in your garbage box there.
Yep.
Your little
Yep.
bin they came in.
Mm-hmm. So let's put that in there. And here we go. Cornbread.
Oh, cornbread. That's right. Yeah. I started looking at my cappuccino and forgot. You
Oh,
you
yeah.
described that cornbread. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna clean my end up a little bit because you've been the good guy here.
Okay, so I will let you go ahead.
This looks awful. I can't believe we ate all that. I definitely do always feel terrible if I don't eat all my food.
Yeah, me too. It's a waste.
Yeah, I took to it when I was a little kid, and they kept telling you like you're starving kids in Africa.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's like that thing in my head. It's like ingrained in there. You finish your food
Finish your food.
because there are starving kids in Africa.
Exactly.
Especially if it's meat. If there's meat on your plate, you gotta finish it. Something
Exactly.
died so you could eat it.
Exactly.
What are you doing? That does not look appealing. You should at least try some without it first. You putting peanut butter on cornbread?
Well, yeah, why not?
Yeah, Philistine. What are you?
What else am I gonna put
What
it on?
insane?
What else am I gonna put it on?
But it's cornbread.
Okay, hold on. It's really sweet.
It's really sweet.
Have you had the cornbread before?
I have not had the
Here, try it.
No, I'll take a little piece of the
Yep.
corner here.
Really sweet.
Yeah, not as candy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's really sweet. I don't think it needs any jam.
Mm-mm.
No.
But it's very fibery, grainy.
Yeah, you can taste the grit in it a little
Yeah.
bit. Yeah.
It's like they didn't quite. They didn't have a guy who knew how to make cornbread make it.
No, this was
Machine made.
yeah, this was what's his face? Big Al in 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 the kitchen, just be like, hey man, just make some cornbread, man. He's like, got it.
I always think of one of the most underrated movies, comedies, buddy comedies. Is that Life with Eddie Murphy?
Oh yeah, that's a great movie.
Martin Lawrence.
Yeah,
Don't eat that cornbread.
Yeah, don't eat that cornbread.
That's my cornbread.
I got that Big Al reference from Blood In, Blood Out.
Oh wow.
Remember Big Al?
I remember that. Yeah, the prison chef there.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Had a crush on Miklo. So racist.
How is that? How is the peanut butter cornbread? Is that worth your? Is it good to your palate?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I would recommend trying. You want to try it from this end?
No, I'm good. You go right ahead. The rest of the cornbread is pretty sweet, and I've already got in my head what it's like, so I can just imagine the peanut butter.
Okay. What else do you have to eat?
We got Mars bars, and that's about it.
Oh, don't you have anything else?
I've got that cappuccino thing. I think I'll just have it afterwards, and I'll put a little. I'll make a note.
Man, we have to come on, man. We have to finish this whole thing.
It is just a protein drink. Though.
Yeah, exactly.
God, 18 grams of protein. 18 grams of protein. It's insane.
Yeah, I'm feeling it right now.
The cornbread or the food?
The food.
In general.
In general.
I'm telling you, it is the kind of thing where you eat it, you think to yourself, that ain't nothing. That ain't shit. And then you have it, and you're like, that's terrible.
Oh, I need a timeout.
All right. So.
All right. So this is concentrate. I need some water.
Oh wow, that is. It's not that the smell is bad. Very powdery. I just had a cinnamon challenge moment. Wow, yowza. Well, let's give that a go. Spread bottom of pouch. Oh yeah, hey, look at that. It's got one of those things.
Okay.
It's got one of those systems.
Yeah, this is just you add hot water to the line.
Yep. And that's it.
That's it.
We'll probably do that afterwards.
Okay.
Then just you pour your water in here. If you can hear me, I don't know. I imagine, and then you just seal it up, give it a shake, and you drink it.
Yep.
Now there was the coffee we got last time. If anybody has seen that episode or wants to go back and check it out, Luke talks about Ranger style.
Yeah.
Which is just take the coffee, pour it in your mouth, and go.
Ranger style.
Ranger style, and then you just wash it out with the water.
Yep.
I'm gonna give this the appropriate shake. This ain't no GNC shaker.
No.
Remember they try to make you buy those shakers for like $50?
Yeah.
They get onto the old GNC.
GNC?
I had a good buddy of ours, old Richard, the old Toby there. And he talked about, he worked there for a little bit, and they would teach him what was called the GNC tilt, where you go in and you sell the product by holding the top of it, and you tilt back and forth while you hold the thing in your hand. So you never really take it off the shelf, but you tilt it as you move back and forth.
Yeah.
It's supposed to like hypnotize them like your fucking Ka from Jungle Book.
Really?
Yeah, it's a whole system. And it's slimy, man. That whole thing is just a slimy system.
How much is a shaker?
Their shakers are like $49. Well, $50. They're like $49.95 for a shaker. A shaker here, you can go down to Sobeys or anywhere else and pick them up for like $10.
Yeah, because like the Vega ones are like they're $9.99. Get from Panic Organic, and they say Vega on them. It's a perfect shake. It's like those regular bottle shakers.
It's a regular bottle shaker. Does it have a little mesh thing in the inside to break it all up? Yeah, these probably did. I don't think these had the mesh in them. They had the mesh in the lid, so that when you shook it, it was like a shaker for a cocktail.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
so
because every time I go to every time I go to Planet Organic, I just pick one up. I have 10 of them.
It's just a waste of money, dude.
Well,
you don't need to buy.
Well, I don't go that often, but like I just sometimes I go there and I'm like, oh, whatever. And sometimes when I buy like a bottle of like,
keep going.
When I buy a bottle of or like those big jars of Vega, they're included. I was like, why not? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now that we're alone again,
I was moderately concerned that there was a problem in the back.
I'm gonna have that problem soon too. Pretty soon.
The having the poop problem?
No, having a problem in the back.
The problem in the back?
Yeah.
Let's give that a go.
Actually, let's go.
Do you have an empty glass? You can grab an empty glass from up there. Finish your water. Oh, you're good to go.
That does not look bad.
No, it just seems like one of those milk things you buy from the friggin' store there, like the Hershey milk.
This does not look bad.
This is a cappuccino sports drink. Bottoms up, homie.
Bottoms up.
See how that is. That's not awful.
Not at all.
It's sugary.
Not
it's
at all.
cappuccino-y.
Yeah, I still got some chunks in there, but.
Well, I didn't do a great job mixing it either. That is not the most horrible thing I've ever had in my life.
That is the best tasting thing here so far.
Kit Kat Chunky.
That's
You
a
had
really
a Kit
that,
Kat
that,
chunky.
yeah, if that was
But
melted.
that's
yeah,
expected to be good.
exactly. Yeah.
This is
It's
a
Kit
nice,
Kat.
pleasant surprise. That wasn't horrible. I bet you this guy here is roughly the same flavor.
Wouldn't doubt it.
Just about.
Oh,
That was
Yeah,
ridiculous. That
good.
was far too much of all that to have been. It wasn't too much food. I just wish I hadn't eaten it all.
yeah.
I cursed the day you saw that packet and thought we should do this again. So Sunday, curse Sunday.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I think I'm okay with this. That's too much sugar and too much.
Well, let's do a roundup of everything we ate.
Okay, let's summarize. Okay, so,
So-
first thing, you go ahead.
So I had the spaghetti and meatballs.
Okay.
They were good.
Mm-hmm.
They were just your regular old Boyardee. The meatballs are bigger than I expected.
Yeah, and those were actually flavorful.
They were tasty.
Yeah.
Yeah, they weren't awful.
Mm-hmm.
Again, all of this is civvies talking about army rations.
Exactly.
Only having to eat them once and walk away.
Yeah.
And that being said, as like a camping meal or as like a fun thing to do for
Exactly.
our podcast,
Yeah.
not terrible.
Not terrible.
Yeah, it was good. The noodles weren't gross. They weren't hard. They broke up when you ate them. I didn't feel gross after eating it.
What was the consistency of the noodles? Were they
Regular old spaghetti.
okay?
Just imagine anything you would get out of a can.
Like Chef Boyardee.
Yeah, Chef Boyardee
Okay.
canned noodles.
Uh.
They weren't like big and stringy. They were
Mhm.
pretty small cut. I think we saw that on the image there.
Mhm.
Not awful. Didn't have a chemical flavor.
Mm-hmm.
No MSG or shit in there like that. So it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all around, it wasn't too bad. The
Good.
dessert was the peach slices
Mm-hmm.
in a syrup.
Yep.
Again, not terrible at all.
Yeah, I had apple slices,
You had apple
syrup, yep.
slices and a beef vegetable stew,
beef vegetable stew. It's very similar to what you get out of a can.
like chunky.
Like chunky, yeah.
Mhm.
Beef was a little bit, little dry,
You said it was strandy.
really strandy.
Yeah.
Like you could feel the strands in the beef.
Mhm.
But flavorful nonetheless. If it was hotter, it would have tasted much better.
Way better.
So, but that's I'm glad this was an adventure. And then we had Kit Kat.
I got a Mars bar to go through.
Yeah, and then you still have a Mars bar. Cornbread.
The cornbread you thought was probably the better part of the whole thing.
It was. The only thing is that it's very, very sweet.
It is very
It's
sweet.
very sweet. So the strawberry jam was not needed.
No.
Yeah. So we still have peanut butter and we have strawberry jam left. You still have 100 grains of sugar. I still have my
Sports drink.
sports drink. So I will drink that right now.
You can give that a go.
I will give that a go.
I'll let you keep going on that, and then we'll. All around, I think the meals were what you expect them to be.
Yeah.
The gift that keeps on giving. The packets were just full of stuff.
Yeah, full of stuff.
And some nice surprises. Some cool little things that were in there from the last time that we didn't get. That weren't in there the last time.
Yeah.
So it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty fun little.
So how you did this the same way I did? Your pack is the same thing.
Same thing.
Yeah. So you have the lemon drink, right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna have lemon drink.
Okay. So
It is what you think it is. It is a like Kool-Aid style generic sports drink.
yeah. So the way they do it, if we're gonna just do just for demonstration purposes,
You're gonna need some water.
Yeah. So the packet. This is emptied in here. As you can see. I assume I'm doing this right.
I don't think you can do it wrong.
Yeah, so empty the packet in here. This is... All right, let's find out.
Is it chock full of electrolytes?
Let's hope so, because if it isn't, I'm going to be very put out.
Well, I mean, it seems like it just has things in it.
Yep.
That are just in almost everything that you would imagine that was like factory made.
Exactly. So this is made for hot chocolate and for sports drinks. So if it's hot chocolate, add the water to here. Sports drink, add it to here. So we will do so.
You will do it sports drink style. Something smells strongly of plastic.
It could be this.
Yeah, like really hardcore plastic smell to it.
Could it be this plastic bag? Or
I think it might be this plastic bag.
Oh, okay.
I think this one is just a bag that is meant to not disintegrate with water in it. Yeah, so I mean, when you look at it, it's what? It's got like a bunch of carbs, like 20 grams of carbs in it. It's got 20 milligrams of potassium, so you're not going to cramp up and shit.
Yep.
15 milligrams of sodium. So I think that's pretty much what it's for. It's like it stops the cramping and all that kind of crap.
All right, so that looks pretty good.
Seal it up and shake it.
Yeah, so...
Shake it like a Polaroid picture, which you're not supposed to shake because it ruins the photograph.
Ruins the photograph, yeah.
But we all did it and nothing happened. Maybe shaking the Polaroid picture gave it that cool, filtery look that everybody tries to get from Instagram now.
Probably, yeah. Wouldn't doubt it. That's actually a good point.
The Polaroid look.
Yeah.
If you hadn't shaken your Polaroids, it would just be a regular old photograph.
Yeah.
And nobody would care.
And we will be having this conversation either.
We would not.
No.
That's looking all right.
Yeah, so this is pretty much what you want, like that. And then empty it into a...
Oh, hey, it's made by Dr. Etker. The company that makes pizzas and shit.
Really?
Yeah. Are you going to put it right in there?
I'm going to put it right in
Just take
here.
another glass.
Hmm?
Don't be a heathen.
A heathen.
Don't be one of those people.
Yeah, what's another word for that?
Philistines?
Philistine.
I've used that a couple times today. Yeah, when
don't
you have
don't be a
glass available.
miscreant.
A miscreant. Would you be a miscreant if you did that, or would you just be like a...
No, you'd be a savage.
You'd be a savage. You'd be a savage.
Yeah, let's get the shit. You'd be a
Also, a
savage.
word people don't like to use too much anymore.
Yeah,
Savage.
savage.
They say that's racist and
I
shit.
think it's racist.
I don't think so. I kind of like the word savage. I've been called a savage. Randy Savage,
My hero, my
the
80s
Macho
hero.
Man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That guy, and Don Johnson were some of my 80s heroes.
I was thinking about having a look back at Miami Vice.
Should.
The movie, not the series.
Oh,
the
the
Michael
one-
Mann.
With the Michael Mann one?
Yeah.
I should give that movie another chance too.
Yeah, give that a go and see how that tastes. Take a pull on that, son.
That's very good.
Yeah, they weren't bad.
It's like Tang.
Yep.
But it's more tart, which I
Yeah.
like. Less sugary.
Yeah, it's got more of like a citrus hit to it.
Yep. I wonder over the microphone, does this sound like refreshing? Like
No, it sounds like that dude from Larry Sanders who always smacked his lips.
oh yeah,
What's her name's cousin?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, the receptionist there. Well, the manager, the one who took care of all of his shit.
Mm-hmm.
That was a great show.
Great show.
The Larry Sanders show was, for its time, when it was on,
Mm-hmm.
probably my favorite show on TV while I was watching it.
Yeah.
Forgot about it when it was gone, but while it was on, I love that show.
Oh yeah.
It was such a great look at what goes on behind the scenes of one of those shows.
Mm-hmm.
Like when the camera stops rolling, what the fuck are they doing?
Yeah.
Oh, they like a lot of these guys don't like each other.
Yeah. And that was a precursor to all these shows that are out now, like
It
30 Rock and
was-
stuff like that.
Yeah, like 30 Rock, Arrested Development.
Mhm.
But even the first Larry Sanders show, I don't know if you ever watched that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Gary Shandling show, sorry. The first Gary Shandling show.
Yeah.
The one that was called It's Gary Shandling's
It's Gary
Show.
Yeah, that's right.
It was kind of like the first fourth wall breaking. He was Deadpool.
Oh yeah.
Like he'd just be walking around talking to the camera. Weird
Mhm.
shit would happen.
Yep.
Like even got the theme song was "This is Larry Gary Shandling Show." Like he sang about how the theme song was a theme song for Gary Shandling Show.
Yeah.
It's a solid program, man. Ahead of its time.
Way ahead of its time.
Gary Shandling was ahead of his time.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, you're having a flavor kickback there. Is a little aftertaste.
From this, I don't know why I'm still eating this, but
Oh, you took another bite, did you?
I did. Yeah.
Man, how did I miss that?
It was
I was talking about Gary Shandling.
You were,
That's
but I was looking right at you when I took. You could look at the replay. I was actually looking right at you when I took the phone.
You probably were. You very likely were. I just missed altogether.
Yeah, this is quite the meal. If I was a soldier in Afghanistan, I think I could I could live off this.
I think you definitely can live off it.
Yeah.
Now, do you think if you had one every day for 2 years, would you enjoy it?
No.
Now they do have a mess hall though. I mean, like this isn't something you eat every single day.
No. This is like this.
It's
is
a road ration.
It's a road ration.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like when you don't have a meal being made for you.
Yeah.
When you're out there, just doing whatever you're doing,
Mm-hmm.
you gotta have something to eat. And
Yeah.
this is that thing.
Yeah. This I could. The only thing is too is like it depends because like if you're like this is me coming from a person who just likes to eat,
Yes.
who loves food. So like I guess who appreciates food.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I'm a foodie or anything, but like
I think you are.
well
There's nothing wrong with that.
here's the thing, right?
A foodie's not a groupie.
The thing is like because if you're used to like if you're because that the mindset of being in the military is different from being like
Exactly.
being like a metro like me, right? So
Yes.
if you're out there like you're not food is not something you eat. Food is fuel.
Exactly.
So like that's the way they look at it. Like I'm
Yes.
getting my protein, I'm getting this, and this. This is what I need to survive, right?
Yeah.
Maybe some soldiers are like, oh, I need some more of this. I need some more of this. I'm getting sick and tired of this. And then there's other ones who are like, you know what? No, this I don't care. This just fuels me because I'm more focused on the goal of getting
Yeah.
like getting my shit done.
Get your shit done. Get your meal in. Have energy to finish your job
yeah,
and go home.
Yeah, and this is like it's not like this is like you're having like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and stuff like that. You're having like you have a full meal with you. So
Yeah.
I and they're better now. So the new
Oh
ones
yeah, I
out
can't
now,
imagine what they were like 25 years ago.
Yeah, so
30
like
years ago.
yeah, I think like the ones I saw online.
hmm
Yeah, I think I could be okay with it.
I think so. Like I always kind of say that the closest I've ever gotten to having to been in this kind of situations, I travel a lot and I travel really rough.
Mm-hmm.
Like I do days in the desert. You know,
Mhm.
I get my camera and I'm like 3 days on the Pakistan border kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've slept in trees in Thailand. I've done really weird traveling.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of have this like paranoia that I'm not going to have a fun thing to eat or something to eat. So that's why I travel with these like the Nescafe stuff.
Yeah.
These I've started taking with me, the peanut butter things,
Yeah.
packets food. Like I always have like stuff around me where I can manage. I can make a small thing to eat out of either necessity, or if I have other stuff with me, I can use the salt packets, the pepper packets, the Frank's Red Hot, the shit that I take with me to make a fun little meal.
Yeah.
But I'm not out there working.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas when you're in the military, that's your job. You're at work. You kind of get what you get. You
Yeah.
get bored of it. Like, I mean, we all find that, like, tedious bullshit at work.
Yeah.
So I can imagine if your job is 24 hours a day, eventually every aspect of your job just gets up your ass.
Oh yeah.
So eventually this meal
And
would eventually just, like, fucking get up your ass.
yeah,
right?
you'd be like, oh my god.
I don't want to look at that shit
Yeah, you
again.
look at cornbread. You're like this. You're eating it like you know, like I was usually when I find out when I'm eating something I don't want to eat,
Mhm.
I start eating with my mouth open. I'm just
Yeah.
like
Which is terrible, because the more air gets in there,
Yeah,
the more
'cause-
flavor gets in there.
exactly. I'm just trying to get that flavor out. I'm just like,
Yeah.
like
So I can understand why people will start to hate this shit after, like, about a month or 2 months of eating it.
yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
But for us, like you said, we're just random Joes, man. We're Savvies just eating this shit because it's there and it's fun.
there and it's fun. Yeah.
And it tastes good.
yeah. Like I'm more than happy to try the sour cream and chives mashed potato. I would like see what
I
it's
think
like.
that will be an adventure.
Yeah.
I think you should take some photographs of that when you go home and do it,
Mm-hmm.
and then send them back, and we'll link all that to our Instagram.
Okay.
Because that
I'll shoot with my phone then.
yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
Send them over, and then I'll show some photos of what that is. Because I mean, I've had stovetop before.
Mm-hmm.
I've been broke.
Mhm.
I've had to eat stovetop shit,
Mhm.
and it's not bad.
Mhm.
When you mix a little bit of water in there and mush it up,
Yeah.
it ends up looking just like mashed potatoes.
Yep.
It is potatoes. It's dehydrated potato flakes.
Mhm.
It's gonna break down in water with some chives in it. It's gonna get nice and thick.
Exactly. Yeah.
Fun fact: don't put too much water in there,
Yes.
because then it's gravy.
Yeah, it's gravy. Yeah. It's
But overall, yeah, it's pretty good.
yeah. The are you gonna hold on to that Mars?
Would you like that, Mars?
No. Yeah. Are you gonna eat it?
Well,
I don't want it at all. But like I'm saying, are you gonna finish it? Are you gonna eat it?
I probably will. Maybe not right away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had a peanut butter cup earlier today.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah, so I'm starting to feel a little bit antsy.
No, I'm just yeah, I'm full.
It's pretty filling. I think what we're gonna end up doing is take our full bellies that
Uh-huh.
we've acquired just now,
Mhm.
and the MSG and shit that's in our system, and messing us up. We're gonna turn the camera off and maybe try to fire out a quick podcast,
Yeah, let's do that.
regular podcast.
Yep.
That will be on iTunes, and this is on YouTube.
Yeah.
And then anybody who wants to listen to the whole thing can listen to the whole thing on YouTube.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. So we'll thank you for anybody who watched us eat all this crap.
Yeah, actually, you know what? This is to Iman, who works at Alpha Laval. She wanted to see this, so
Yeah.
hopefully you enjoyed it.
Hey, man, check that out.
Yeah, and
We ate weird food.
yeah, we ate disgusting. Actually, it wasn't disgusting.
No,
but
it was really good.
yeah, it was really good.
Yeah,
So,
for like we said, for regular Joes, this is pretty good.
yeah. So if I ever quit my job, that's my going away present to you. I'll buy you a meal ration kit. You have to eat it.
We'll at least try to find 10.
Yeah.
So you get
Number
one,
10, yeah. Mine was pretty
number
good,
10,
yeah. Yeah, I think yours was equally as good. Like that drink, that was amazing.
That was the highlight.
That
right
was the
there.
highlight
Yeah,
for
it
sure.
really was the
Guaranteed.
highlight.
Yeah. It was
That was a dessert that I didn't know I was gonna get.
yeah, that was a surprise hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surprise! It was a cappuccino.
Yeah, as soon as I popped mine open when I saw the Kit Kat, I was like,
Yeah.
that was good to go.
If anybody is wondering how tasty these Nescafe teas
Yeah.
are,
Go ahead and market that.
yeah, you do that.
Mhm.
Drop one of these in some cold water bottle that you've got sitting in the back of your fridge that you haven't drank yet, and shake that and drink it. And it's an iced coffee.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very surprisingly tasty, sugary, just desserty kind of thing to drink.
Yeah.
And you're gonna go to Starbucks and have a sugary drink anyway, so
yeah,
don't judge me.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't judge me for doing that. It's tasty.
Yeah, and also, you know, what we should do. We should post something. You want a good way to make if you want a frappuccino, man, just make it at home. Honestly,
Yeah, I see. Yeah,
honestly,
good,
I
yes.
swear to God, I have a great recipe for one. It costs you nothing to make.
Raj will make you.
I'll make you
Frappuccino.
the best frappuccinos, and it'll be like it's dairy free. You'll love it.
You're gonna use that Vitamix to blend some almond milk, and you're gonna make a frappuccino with that stuff there. All right. Stay tuned. Just stay. I gotta burn.
Oh, no, yeah. Alright, I'm back.
Hey, backside attack.
Big save.
Oh, okay.
So, quick rundown. We just had our
MREs.
MREs, and we're feeling pretty
Pretty full.
pretty full,
Pretty awful.
pretty awful.
I wouldn't say awful. Just full. More
Yeah.
full than you expected to be.
Yeah, I'm stuffed.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah.
And it's tiring to get through it all.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I always find that when you eat fast, you're good. The second you slow down, your body starts to digest, and you get full faster.
Yeah, like, and when you make that face, you're like,
Which you did a couple times.
yeah, like I just like I think when I chew with my mouth open, that means I want the food to get away from my taste buds.
Really?
Yeah, I'm
See,
like,
I find the
Yeah.
tooth clicking.
mhm.
I find when you chew with your mouth open, you end up inadvertently getting more flavor in there.
I just stopped breathing. I'm just like,
Oh man, yeah, that you just want it gone.
I'm like, you know what? Just to find me like, if we were outside, I would have spit on the floor.
Oh, terrible, terrible, terrible.
Yeah, but it was good.
It was all around. It wasn't terrible.
Nope.
It was surprisingly better than I expected it to be.
Yep.
Knowing that the last one was as the way it was, like the last time we did it
Mhm.
a year or so ago, it wasn't awful either.
Mhm.
It was just like a lot to think about how you're gonna do it next time. Like eating them for fun makes you wonder how you're gonna tackle it the next time you do it.
Yeah.
Because I did the mistake last time of eating dessert last,
Mhm.
just too sugary. Threw my taste buds off, and I wanted more salt, but all my food was gone because I ate that and it was all finished.
Yeah.
It was tasty, so I was in a real pickle.
Oh yeah.
I was in a real jam.
Yeah, I'm glad we did desserts first.
Yeah, no, it was good. It was good. We got it out of the way, and I mean, it was all like fruit slices anyway.
Yeah,
so
and
like a palate builder.
they were caramelized. They just were like stewing in their own sugars. So
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They were in that own little gel for a while.
yeah,
Oh, so how's your week?
week was good. Just yeah, I'm not sure. Like, what else? I'm trying to figure out what I've been watching on the news. What do you think about and we talked about this before. Do you think would be a big mistake if DC like got rid of their extended universe?
If they got rid of it,
They got rid of it. And they just make standalone movies.
I personally feel like that's the best way to go because I mean, look how successful their cartoons are, right? They do the whole thing with their animated universe, and they're all really good, and they're
Okay.
all kind of standalone, like nothing. I mean, you've got the New 52 stuff with War and Throne of Atlantis.
Yep.
They all have the high collar Superman.
Yep.
You know what you're watching depending on how high Superman's collar is.
Yeah.
So they all kind of like have like a consistency in their storyline,
Mhm.
and they're all right. But
Yeah.
then there's the animated stuff, like the Justice League Bruce Tim era kind of thing.
Yeah.
They still make a few of those.
Mhm.
They're not bad.
Yeah.
I like them. I like
Mhm.
them in the standalone or Justice League Dark. It's fun. I like
Mhm.
that.
Yeah. Do you think that for live action,
I think they could do it.
I think they should go?
They're kind of going that way, right?
Yeah, I think they're saying that Henry Cavill is. I don't even know which way they're going with that.
Yeah,
now.
we don't have a definitive answer still.
Yeah,
It's been 3 days since we talked about it last. I think he's going to stick around.
I
We'll
think
see
so,
how The
yeah.
Witcher goes.
Yep.
And The Witcher's a fast shoot. Because I
Mhm.
don't think they have a Man of Steel 2 in them.
No,
I don't think DC's got one in them.
no, and I know you're not a huge fan of Man of Steel, but
Okay, I've beaten it up to death.
mhm.
I've beaten it to death.
Yeah.
That's right? That's the
Yeah,
oh, that food's got me all fucked up. I like Henry Cavill's Superman.
mhm.
I like his Clark Kent at the end of the movie.
Yeah,
But I mean, all the rest of it was like the characters were weird. I thought Lois was awful. I thought Martha Kent was terrible. I thought the whole thing with like, "Don't save me, let me die in the storm."
mhm.
That's not Pa Kent. Like all of them were so weird. Like they were weirdly and inconsistently characterized.
Okay, let me ask you this then. Okay, like the fact that they actually rushed everything through to create a universe in like on a span of like just a couple of new movies,
Yeah,
is that enough of an excuse to like, you know what, screw it, just abandon the universe?
I think so. Yeah,
Okay.
they could ditch it and not worry about it.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, it's rough, man.
Like-
I think they're gonna do what they're doing with New 52.
Yeah.
Where it's like eventually Superman explodes, and like, why did he explode? What happened to him? Our Superman is dead. There's only one Superman. It's like, no. There's only ever one Superman. He got split in two because the universes collided and then split apart.
Mhm.
So I think they could do something like that. Like I think Flash could either do a rebirth of timeline with his movie
Mhm.
and reset everything, and then they could use the same actors if they want to, or just use the same storylines if they want to.
Yeah.
They're like the characters they've developed,
Mhm.
and then just go a different way, like a more traditional way.
Now, yeah. So like, do you think that they have to like? Do you think for a,
Wait, no, I again, I fucked that up. My brain fucked it up. They could go a different way with the same actors.
same actors?
Yeah. So they
Yeah.
could develop new
Yeah,
new
I
storylines,
I
like
knew that was
traditional
what you meant,
storylines. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think that since they weren't successful, since Marvel knows how to do that properly,
Yeah.
that they have to follow that? I don't think they. I don't think they
I don't
should.
think they have to.
No.
I mean, we've kind of. I think that's the fun of being a DC fan,
Mm-hmm.
is that nothing's written in stone with DC.
Mm-hmm.
Like Marvel is pretty much written in stone.
Mm-hmm.
I think if they recast Thor, they recast a guy who looks a bit like Hemsworth,
Mm-hmm.
but it's still gonna be the same Thor we knew from Thor.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the guy who went through Dark World. It's gonna
Mhm.
be the guy who went through Ragnarok.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a different actor.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, like Captain America, they maybe get a different actor, they maybe get a different guy playing Tony Stark, but we just it's a different artist and different writer on the same comic.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the storyline that Greg Pak and who was that? The artist he had for World War Hulk. The European guy there.
Mm-hmm.
That ends.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still the same Hulk who went through World War Hulk. It's just now, say, like Jeff Loeb is writing it with
Yeah.
Ed McGuinness.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, it's still the same dude. It's just a slightly different look because it's a new writer-artist team.
Okay.
I think Marvel can pull that off.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas at DC, I think we can go with a completely new direction,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just a standalone. Like, we're doing it. They got, like, the new Joker. You saw the photo of
Yeah.
Joaquin Phoenix?
What do you think of that?
Well, I mean, I think it's going to be a very, what's it called, Killing Joke look to it. Because he's apparently Arthur Fleck,
Mm-hmm.
and he's coming from a bad audition,
Mm-hmm.
and he's looking like shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we're getting that weird crap. Like, we're going to get the guy whose wife wants him to be successful, but maybe she got in too deep with the sharks.
Yeah.
We're getting a version of Heath Ledger's Joker's story.
Do you think that who's directing that movie? Is it Todd Phillips?
Is it Todd Phillips who's producing? No, I think Todd Phillips is directing it.
Okay.
Scorsese producing it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So and Todd Phillips can tell a story.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he might have had two weird ones with
Mhm.
Hangover 2 and 3.
Yeah.
But he can tell a good story.
Didn't he do that other movie with
He's doing something else right now too.
I thought didn't he have that movie, that college movie
Was he old
Road
school?
Trip?
Road Trip?
Didn't he
Was his
direct
Road
that?
Trip? I feel like you're right because he plays like a kind of like a pervy looking motherfucker, one of those, right?
In the bus or something, right?
The bus or the door or something. He's
Yeah,
the guy
he's
with the
yeah.
glasses and the ped mustache.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of ped mustaches,
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
fucking that guy's suing Elon Musk, huh?
Oh God.
Yeah, the Vernon dude. This is two guys who don't like each other having a weird fucking war that stems from bad social media.
Yeah.
I
don't
mean,
know. Yeah, that's just.
It's gross, man. I feel like Elon Musk probably tried to do a half PR stunt and half altruistic thing with this submarine.
Mm-hmm.
And he sends it over there. Probably doesn't do nearly enough research as he should.
Mm-hmm.
Sends a submarine over. It does not work. People take it the wrong way when it gets over there.
Yeah.
And then this dude, who apparently has done a lot, like he was like one of the lead dudes involved
Yeah.
in getting these kids out. I don't think he was part of the major missions,
Mm-hmm.
but he organized
Yeah.
all the people who were involved in getting the kids out of there.
Yeah.
He didn't like that they were kind of like stepping on his turf after he's doing all this shit. Elon Musk is coming in taking my fucking thunder. And he said some shit that sounded really bitter.
Yeah.
He just sat there. Fuck Musk and his publicity stunt.
Yeah.
Musk took it personally
Yep.
and called him a pedo guy.
Mm-hmm.
And the two of them could have probably like sat down and be like, look, I'm sorry, and I'm sorry, and
Here's the
I shouldn't have called you a pedophile.
Yeah. Here's a Tesla, and then you can. Yeah.
Here's a Tesla, and you're the man.
Mm-hmm.
You got those kids out. It was all you.
Yeah.
And this whole thing would have blown over.
Mm-hmm.
But instead, like, they both doubled down.
Oh yeah.
It's like Elon Musk, like, tripled down.
If I was that guy, I would have been like, I would have said sorry to Elon Musk.
No, I think Elon Musk should apologize to him for calling him a pedo
Oh
guy.
yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
But I would have accepted his apology. I'm like, Elon, you know what? I'm like, I would have been like, don't worry about it.
I shouldn't have said it was a PR stunt.
Yeah, I should have said it was a PR stunt.
I'm sure you meant well.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Yeah.
you know what? And I would have made light of it. I'm like, take a hit on the chin, and I'm like, but secretly, I would have been like, man, am I getting a Tesla out of this?
Yeah, I mean, I want my fucking Tesla.
I want a fucking Tesla.
Well, no, but I mean, at the same time, yeah, I think
I'd be selfish about it. I would agree.
yeah, these are two guys who should not be at war with each other.
No,
This is weird, man. The whole thing to me is just so strange.
I know.
We're having we're having Tony Stark get into a war with a random dude.
Yeah. You know, I think people should just honestly. I think they should. Like, I think Elon Musk should actually like get some help with running Tesla.
That dude is probably stressed the fuck out.
Yeah. So, but also, I think did you see his podcast with Joe Rogan?
Yeah, I saw like a good chunk of the beginning.
Yeah.
It seemed pretty run of the mill. Like, it was pretty interesting.
I thought it was. I watched the whole thing, and I loved it.
Yeah, it didn't seem. It seemed like there was a lot of like lefty media trying to really push an agenda.
Mm-hmm.
He's smoking pot. He's lost his mind. He's on Joe Rogan. What the fuck?
Yeah. Like,
Which is just I don't
leave-
know, like
leave-
sensational.
yeah, it's like leave the guy alone.
Hey man, leave him alone.
Yeah.
Like it's weird. It just seemed like the left went full handy on him.
Yeah.
Like they were doing to Elon Musk on Joe Rogan
Mm-hmm.
what Hannity did to Obama and Hillary
yeah.
on Hannity.
Yeah.
It's like you're all kind of gross here. Let's let it happen.
Fucking leave him alone. Everyone's a human being. Like, just like, if he wants to, like, he didn't even inhale.
No, if he did, who cares, man?
Even if he did, who gives a shit?
Who cares?
And he told everyone, he's like, I don't smoke weed at all. He's like, I don't find it doesn't make me productive.
Yeah, I'm not a big weed guy.
Yeah.
So I didn't see what the big deal was. I just it happened. Let him do it.
And he drank more scotch than he smoked weed.
Yeah, they got liquored up.
Yeah, and so he was, but the conversation was fantastic. And then I remember Joe Rogan said to him, he goes, yeah, a joint was, and it was half tobacco, half marijuana or something.
Yeah.
And he handed to him, he's like, smoke some, man. He's like, oh, were you worried your stocks gonna go down or something?
It's already
he
going
looked
down,
he
man.
looked at me. He's like, look, man, you're fucking. He said to him, he's like, you're fucking Elon Musk.
Yeah, he's the real life Tony Stark.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, let him do it, man.
Yeah, so
no, like I said, like I'm not a pot smoker, but I'm not like a judgy dude. Like, oh my god, he smokes some. Let him fucking do whatever he wants.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're smoking pot, you're smoking pot. Who cares?
Yeah.
They would have said the same thing to him, like in the 30s with Prohibition.
Yeah.
And like, or the 20s, whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
They just said, look, oh, he's having a drink.
Yeah, the Untouchables days.
Yeah, he went across the border to Canada and a beer.
Yeah.
It's like, well, yeah, because it was legal there.
Yeah.
So he went to California, had a joint.
Yeah.
It's legal there.
Yeah, exactly.
Who
it's legal
cares?
here. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
Exactly. Maybe it'll help him get some sleep. Get some rest.
Did you watch the Matthew Walker sleep episode of the Joe Rogan podcast?
No,
Man, we're talking about other podcasts on our podcast?
Yeah, exactly. Fuck. Hey, why don't you guys? Yeah, why doesn't Joe Rogan fucking advertise our podcast?
Give me some heads up here, but give me a shout out, Joe Rogan. What the hell, man?
Yeah.
No, but Matthew Walker, I think I'm saying it right. Yeah, that's his right name. He's a sleep scientist.
Mm-hmm.
He talked about the effects of marijuana and sleep,
Mm-hmm.
and how it doesn't let you get to that stage, like the consistent or the REM sleep that you should be getting,
Mm-hmm.
but it just kind of like knocks you out and wakes you back up. A weird time. Like it just fucks your brain in a way that your body shouldn't be doing,
Mm-hmm.
and it actually is detrimental to your sleep cycle.
Mm.
So marijuana is not the key to proper sleep.
Which is weird because like there's some people that I know who I've worked with
Mhm.
saying that they're prescribed marijuana because it helps them sleep.
Now,
Now I think that's because there's no other alternatives. So like
Yeah.
what we'll give this to you because you will end up going to sleep.
there you go.
Now we're not saying that you're gonna get the best quality sleep, but at least you'll get some rest.
Yes.
Now, you might not get the best rest, but at least you'll go to sleep. So whether you deal with insomnia,
Yeah.
or you stay up at night,
There
but
you go.
after you smoke some, you will be able to go to sleep.
Yes.
So yeah, but you're right. Yeah, there's the
Yeah.
difference between having good quality. There's the difference between smoking up and go to sleep and having good REM like
Exactly.
sleep. So yeah, I totally agree with you.
Yeah,
You're
no,
right.
yeah, you hit it on the head. You
Mhm.
nailed it right. No, I think like if you're getting 2 hours a night and weed gives you 6,
Mm-hmm.
smoke the fucking weed.
Yeah,
Or
smoke the
take
weed.
an edible, do something.
Yeah.
Because like 2 hours is not good.
Mm-hmm.
I was only getting about 5. I was only getting about 5 for the longest time, just because my body would not function like a normal human being. Like I would go get ready for bed and whatnot and be wide awake. So and there was a reason for it. My grandmother had dementia when
Mhm.
she lived with us. And if she walked around at night, there was a problem, right? So you had to make sure that you were alert and aware, and you could make sure she wasn't getting into trouble.
Mm-hmm.
So because of that, my sleep got to where I was getting about 5 hours of sleep a night. When she
Yeah.
would fall asleep, I would fall asleep.
Yeah.
And then that just carried on, kept on going to where like when I would try to get some sleep as a normal human being, I would not fall asleep. So I started working late,
Mm-hmm.
like editing at night instead of editing in the afternoon when I'm with people.
Yeah.
So because of that, I was doing a 5-hour thing for the longest time, and I realized it was just awful for you. And honestly, it was that Matthew Walker episode
Mm-hmm.
that got me into realizing I should really start taking sleep seriously.
Yeah.
And now I force myself, and it took a while because that was about 2-3 months ago, maybe 4 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm finally sleeping to where I'm getting about 7 plus a night.
That's ideal.
Ideal, man, and it
Mhm.
changed a lot of things. Like it actually, I started losing some weight,
Mm-hmm.
and not like in a negative way. Like when I train now, I went down to about 170. Like I spiked down to about 175.
But the adequate sleep is one of the
Oh yeah,
is one of the things that you have to have to
You
like,
have
for,
to
for
have.
effective weight loss.
yeah, and that wasn't like weight loss in the sense where I was trying to drop pounds, but like I maximized the way I train.
Yeah, but even for people who actually want to like lose weight.
Yeah.
But that's
No, you're absolutely right.
You need to get proper sleep because
Yeah.
your body's in rest mode and it's burning whatever
Mhm.
whatever you've eaten that at nighttime. So
Yeah.
so you're at rest, but your body's still burning stuff.
It's
so,
still burning stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, and some like slight diet changes too. Not like now it's not like I'm eating like I would eat at say like 9 or 10 o'clock and be up until 3:30, 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
So I was getting a big gap between meals. But now it's like I've changed the way I eat. I changed the time I go to bed. So now it's like I feel like I've maximized my efficiency as a machine. So it's going a lot better than I expected it to.
Oh, that's good.
But definitely took a while to get into it. Definitely took a while to learn how to sleep at a normal time.
Yeah, I have to. I'm averaging about 6.5, I think, around there, 6 something. But I have to. I think because I stopped like watching stuff on my phone before I go to sleep. I just end up reading something now.
That's a big one, man.
Yeah.
Like your phone before bed is brutal.
It's brutal for you. Yeah, it's
that
bad
really
for your
messes
eyes.
you up. Yeah.
So I just switched to like reading books on like nutrition and stuff like that. So that just knocks me out.
Like an actual book.
An actual book.
Yeah, good. Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, reading is man, God, what a dying art.
Yeah.
Like reading an actual book. I think there's an actual art. Like I find reading a book and learning, like getting real grammar from somebody that's edited an actual published book. So you get less people writing should of instead of should have.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I just like it's weird. I found that now like articles aren't edited. Like if you go on your phone and read an article, it's not properly edited.
No.
It's just some dude who works for Vox or Vice
or whatever,
fucking The Guardian or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah.
And he hammers it out, writing on the notepad in his phone, and he just submits it online. Nobody edits it. Nobody reads it to approve it.
Yeah.
And it just goes. It goes and gets posted online.
Oh, yeah. A lot of articles in Yahoo, like the people who posted on there, they're garbage. They're complete garbage articles.
Contributing writers or contributing authors and shit like that?
Yeah, exactly. Like, why would you want to be like you have no journalistic integrity whatsoever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And your grammar being as shit as it is.
Oh, yeah.
It's like articles now where just like punctuation is missing.
Oh, yeah.
Like just punctuation is not where it should be at all.
I know. You know what the weird thing is that I got my this kind of ties into that. Like I got my my study guide for my Canadian my registered examination that I'm taking next month. And so I got the study guide. It's very well put together, but I was reading it and I was reading the grammar on it and I was like, this was not edited properly.
Wow. And this is a study guide given to you from a learning.
Yeah, this is a $350 publication.
Wow.
And I'm gonna email the actual guy back and I'm like, you know what, the content is great, but you seriously have to go back. You have to edit this stuff.
It's bizarre, man.
Yeah.
It is bizarre. You are getting, arguably, I would say, and this is not me trying to be biased or anything, but you're getting better written articles from overseas and from immigrant writers than you are from Western writers.
You are,
because they have to learn the language and actually try to write for a Western audience.
Yeah, because they know that they stick to the right way of doing things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like the King's English.
Exactly. So they would not they're like, why would you do it any other way?
Yeah.
Isn't this the correct way to do it? So then why wouldn't you just continue doing it this way?
You don't see should ofs.
No.
Like you don't see a lot of should of in an article written from what was that one the tech writer from India there.
Yeah.
The really big guy who does all the YouTube videos and shit.
Oh yeah. I know you're talking. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll link it. But there's a dude out there I've been reading a lot of, and I read his articles. I'm like, these are all really well written. Whereas you read an article from some guy writing for for Vice here, and it's not. Yeah. There's clearly no editor. No. There's nobody proofreading anything this guy wrote.
Well, Vice hired Kenny Hotz. So like,
what the fuck, man? Yeah. Like that's a miss. Oh, well, maybe not a miss.
I know. I love Kenny.
He's
Hotz.
A funny dude.
Yeah, Kenny's awesome.
And then the skew too, like the bias, like we were saying earlier about how the left wing media nails who they perceive to be right or center right so hard, and the left and the right wing, like the alt right, hits the left so weirdly hard.
Yeah.
But like all it is just like biased rantings. I read an article today, another one. Some lady read the 12 Rules for Life, the Jordan Peterson book.
Yeah. And
just clearly is skewing the way she's reacting to it. Like it's clearly like it's not a hit piece, but it's just like, well, it's snarky. It's snarky in general, the way it's written towards them.
But that's to get hits.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's clickbaity and you're supposed to read it and it's supposed to be snarky and it's supposed to be like, oh, look at this dipshit.
Yeah.
Like, make your bed. Who makes their bed? And it's like, stand up straight when my back hurts. Thanks, guy. It's like, what the fuck? Like, are you not getting anything? Like, I don't agree with Jordan Peterson.
Yeah.
But like, I'm not snarky about it.
No, yeah, because I respect Jordan Peterson. Like, because at least he stands on a platform for something, right?
Yeah.
So like, I don't agree with everything he says, but like, but it's not gonna sell anything
Mm-hmm.
if you're in agreement with everything all the time.
Well, if you have a rational debate.
If you have a rational debate about it,
Yeah.
and that's why like when I watch debates between Jordan Peterson and like Ben Shapiro, for example, or
Yeah.
Jordan Peterson versus Sam Harris, for example,
Mhm.
right? That's an example where you can have like a good, you know, sober, debate about criticizing ideas. That's the way it should be. Rather than just taking cheap shots and just be
Yeah.
like, you know what, you can cherry pick everything. Oh, I didn't like the whatever he's saying this and this. I don't agree with whatever, right?
Yeah, you're right. They're cheap shots.
Yeah, they're yeah,
They're
exactly.
snarky little cheap shots.
Yeah, so like that doesn't that's not like what does that add to anything?
Yeah. God, that's the one thing that
Yeah.
bugs me the most about like both like spectrums, both the spectrum, not
Mhm.
both spectrum, but both sides of like of writers right now, of articles written by either somebody skewing right or somebody skewing left, and not so much the middle. The middle seems to be more rational, but the left and right are super snarky.
Yeah, but I think the problem also is that where is the middle now?
Yeah, it's weird, right? Like we
That-
talked about with Raji, is we think, honestly, I think you and me both have the same view that we're in the middle. This podcast is in the middle.
This podcast is in the middle.
Yeah, but I think the left would say we're right,
Mhm.
and I think the left would say we're like right and falling and leaning right,
Mhm.
and the right would say we're left, right?
Yeah.
Because they want to categorize you as one or the other, so they can vilify you or hold you up as a hero.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure
If
if
we were put on a platform, yeah.
we were put on a platform,
Yeah.
if anybody gave a shit about what we do.
Yeah, which
But
no
the truth is, if anybody listened to us randomly, they would probably say we're one or the other,
Yeah.
depending on who they are. The
Yeah,
left would say
exactly.
we're right, the right would say left.
Yeah.
So yeah, the middle is a weird area now.
yeah, the middle is like there's no because it's been stretched by the extremes
Yeah.
of left and right. So
Yeah.
you don't know where the middle sits right now. Like you can say that you have left ideas about certain topics, such as
Mhm.
like the death sentence or something like that, right? But or you could have like but so it all depends on like they've screwed up the political spectrum so much now. Like
It's no longer in thirds.
yeah, there's no like real agreed upon center now. Like even
Yeah.
if someone said they ran for like as a moderate,
hmm
what does that mean?
What does it even mean anymore?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like that's so we're in a really weird time right now since like for the past couple of years, ever since like that like I wouldn't say us, but like I think that's our viewpoint on American politics.
Mhm. Or global politics.
Actually global politics in general, yeah. The it's yeah, if I was an American, I would be like what I don't even know who I would vote for. I'm like
Yeah, it's a pretty fucked up time to be an American.
yeah, it is. Like, like what are your like you would vote like you would you would vote liberal because you just hate Donald Trump so much now, right? But but you wouldn't have, even if your party was so shitty, like your candidate was so like was the worst person, like just like Hillary, for example, right? You would vote for Hillary just because
She's not Trump.
she's not Trump, right?
Yeah.
So like imagine like Hillary ran again against Trump, right? Why are you voting for Hillary? Because you hate Trump. Because of all the stuff.
Do you think the outcome would be any different than it was the first time around?
No, it wouldn't.
I think Trump would still win.
Trump will still win for sure. You know
Yeah.
why? The economy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gross, man.
Yeah, it's exactly
so gross.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many people are living with regret that they voted for Trump,
Yeah.
but how much of that is gonna swing, I don't know.
I think it was at the end of the day, regardless of the psychopath that he is and the shit that's going on down there,
Yeah,
it's probably for the best that he did win, because it really did shake up the voting mind.
I think it did. But I think the only problem that the problem that it created
Mhm.
was just from a politics side of things. Like
the divisiveness, like
Yeah,
you mean
like,
in general divide he's created.
yeah, the divide he's created. The economy and stuff like that. Maybe there's the trade deficits and stuff like that, right? Like
Yeah.
that's up to like for mathematicians to solve, right? But like
Yeah.
I think but the political side of things, like where liberals lie, where Republicans lie, the House and the Senate.
Mhm.
When it comes to like Jeff Sessions, like all that kind of stuff. Like I just think that that was disrupted like that. Like, it's like a hurricane blew through the American government.
Oh, it's chaos.
So
I feel it's absolutely necessary
Yeah.
though.
now, okay, if it was, I think it was okay to blow it up. That's
Yeah.
that's I can
And
see the argument for that.
but just to clarify, I'm not giving Trump any credit for this.
Oh no, not
Yeah,
at all.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying that that's fine to blow it up,
Yeah,
but you have to clean up your mess afterwards.
absolutely.
So he hasn't kept the house in order after you blew it up. After you
He
blew it
won't
up,
be the one to do it.
no, and so like that's why he's created chaos
Yeah.
because he hasn't filled the positions
Mm-hmm.
or people like look at there's an uprising inside. There's that op-ed that was created,
Yeah,
that was written?
the uprising within
the
the
uprising
Trump.
in the administration,
administration.
right? So like
We are the resistance.
yeah, we are the resistance. Yeah, so I just find
No,
that
you're not.
yeah, you're not.
No, you're not.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's the thing, man. Nothing. I've said it 1,000 times. I'll continue to say it. For the average person, especially for us. Okay, for us, we're on the outside looking in.
Yeah.
We get to watch it like a TV show.
Mm-hmm.
That's the fun of it for us. Now
Yeah.
it affects Canada to a sense with the whole NAFTA and the trade and all that kind of crap.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, 6 years from now, none of this is gonna matter.
No.
Like
No,
it's gonna blow over, and there's gonna be a repair going on, and they're gonna go back to basic back and forth left and right politics.
Oh yeah.
Dems versus
yeah.
Republicans.
Yeah, because I think the
Rick Scott will go back to hating Democrats.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think
he won't have a Trump to rally against.
no. I think there's I think for a lot of people it's like they're saying because everyone's like because like our world moves so fast now.
Mm-hmm.
Any news that happens out immediately, they're like, oh, that's gonna affect my life right now.
They won't.
That's gonna affect my life right now.
It
Oh,
does
Trump
not.
is doing this. Oh, he's taxing $200 billion on China. Oh, that's gonna affect my life because I'm gonna have to pay like fucking $2 more for like
Yeah,
for
a car.
a car or something like that, right?
Yeah,
So
no. Well, not for a car, but
Yeah,
like
but, like,
for a Chinese built product.
yeah, so for like soy sauce or something like that, right? So
Yeah.
like but like there's but I think like if you look at the big picture,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's gonna matter that much
No.
because we're so used to knee-jerk reactions because of our news is coming at us so fast,
Mm-hmm.
and we just think it's gonna have immediate like impact on us,
An
right?
immediate, like
It's
you
not.
said, knee jerk.
Yeah, exactly.
We have a knee jerk reaction to what we perceive to be an immediate impact.
yeah, because
it's
we're
not happening.
bombarded with news 24/7.
Yeah,
So.
and for the people who are already in a bad way, like for immigrant issues, that's I think the only effect it's had really is
Mhm.
illegal immigration, the children at the border, all that kind of crap.
Yeah.
Do yourself a favor and Google search Canada does at the border with kids. It happens here too.
Yep.
Yeah, anybody who's on their high horse with Canada, there have been separations here, not the same extent, but it's not a new thing by any means.
No,
This
not
has
at all.
happened. Lots of countries have done this
Mhm.
in awful, awful ways.
Yeah.
It's just we hate Trump so much, so everybody hears about it more, and it's just kind of happened there now and free people out.
Exactly.
It's bad for them.
Mhm.
It's bad for all the people that ICE is going after.
Yeah.
It's really bad for them. But they were living in fear as it was.
Mm-hmm.
But for the average person who gets the opportunity to bitch, your life isn't changing.
No, not at
For
all.
the people who do not have an opportunity to bitch about it because they're living in fear for hiding in the country that they contribute to,
Mm-hmm.
like a light's going on how to take care of that properly.
Yeah.
And it's really fucking shitty
Mm-hmm.
that they're getting thrown out of the country. That's awful. It shouldn't be fucking happening at all.
Yeah.
But maybe the next person can actually fix it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we're getting enough of a spotlight on this that it's actually going to get repaired properly instead of just like looking the other way. And I mean, you can't just make what are those things called? Executive orders to make it so like DACA's going to happen now. So this is a good thing. We're going to keep children in the country. And do the whole citizenship by birth kind of crap.
Yep.
No, do more. Like do more to make sure that they're not going to get kicked out at another executive order. Yeah, it's kind of gross they can do that kind of thing, right?
Oh yeah, I think the thing is too is that there's too much going on in the government as well, like
Mhm.
especially like with Trump especially, like and everyone around him, like all those guys are now under investigation or they've been they're gonna they're gonna sing to Mueller, they're all that stuff there. So there's so many things going
Mueller's
wrong.
gonna sing. Yeah.
Yeah, so like yeah, so,
Manafort's gonna sing to Mueller.
Everyone's made a deal with
Yeah.
Mueller basically, right? So the criminal charges that are going around, like there's no one's saying that they're just the Russia probe is getting it's just going in concentric circles now. It's just it might get closer and closer. So but we don't know what it's going to lead to.
Circling the drain.
Yeah. So like so we don't know
We don't know anything, man.
we don't know anything. So I just think that it's best to like just lead your life.
Yeah.
If you want Trump out, vote.
Yep.
And don't whine and bitch if you're not going to do anything about it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
If you like I said, if you're whining and bitching, nothing is changing for you.
Yeah.
Your life is fine.
Exactly.
Because you have the ability to whine and bitch. There
Exactly.
are people out there who don't have a voice, and they're the ones getting fucked over by the
Exactly.
by the
And they're the
administration.
ones on the front line, like like doing all this. Like they're the ones who are like if the people who are affected.
Yeah.
They're on the front line. They're ones who are making voices, or they're voiceless.
Yeah.
So either empower them
Yeah.
by going out there and voting. And
Yeah,
be like, you know,
vote.
get this person out if you care so much.
Yeah, I mean, if you're such a bleeding heart, then actually do something.
Mhm.
Like vote and get him out of there.
Yeah.
I mean, and that goes if you're a Republican or a Democrat. If you don't like the guy running your party, get rid of him. Get somebody better.
Yeah, exactly. I just
Get Gary Johnson, you morons.
yeah,
Get Gary. He looks like a pretty chill dude.
yeah,
He looks like a rational mind who like could have. He was like the more rational Bernie Sanders.
yeah,
He would have been a guy who would have been like, oh, he's Bernie, but not crazy.
yeah.
it's-
Bernie's a little out there.
Ah, it's crazy, man.
Yeah. So I think
Hey, he's too old.
I know he's too old now. I think he can go. He's a little bit crazy.
Hey, speaking of crazy, what did you think about that crazy Captain Marvel trailer that popped up?
What'd you think of
That
it?
was a bad segue. I liked it. I got no beef. with it at all. I think it's gonna be a '90s movie. I saw that like 1994 LTD flip, all that weird shit.
Yep.
I think this is gonna be a movie, man. I don't think it's gonna make or break the Marvel universe. It seems like they're going a cool way where she doesn't realize she's from Earth.
Mhm.
I was really worried we're gonna get an origin story, like it's gonna be Green Lantern.
Mhm.
I really thought it was gonna be Green Lantern. Jude
Yeah,
Law.
that's a good point. That's a good way to say it. Yeah, I thought.
Well, yeah, because she's a pilot.
Mhm.
You know, she's flying around, becomes part of a cop team, an intergalactic cop force.
Mhm.
Like, I was really thinking, oh, here we go.
Mhm.
We're going to get a Green Lantern remake. So who was her? Carol Ferris? It'll be Marvel.
Marvel.
Okay, she's going to get a Carol Ferris.
Mhm.
Who's going to be inconsequential.
Mhm.
But it really seems like he is more than just a side character here.
Mhm.
He brings her in, he's at the thing, then he gets the thing, and then he dies. Hopefully they do it the way they do in the comic book. I don't want him to be like fighting Thanos and then he snaps his neck. That would be pissing on Marvel.
Yeah.
He should die the way he does in the comic book.
Mhm.
And then who knows how she gets back to Earth. But I like seeing Samuel L. Jackson all de-aged and shit. That looks weird.
Yeah.
Coulson with a full head of hair.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's kind of neat.
And there was the Skrulls in there too.
Yeah, man. They look pretty all right.
Yeah. So I think
And she punched an old lady
oh yeah.
right in the mouth.
Yeah, exactly. So I think
Your views.
I'm probably gonna hate it.
I feel
No.
like you hate them because you want to hate them.
Oh yeah, for sure, absolutely. Yeah, I will not. I will never give a Marvel movie a chance. The
At all.
no, not at all. But the this actually looks pretty good.
Mhm.
I think it'll be interesting.
Yeah, I kind of expected her to be making Ronda Rousey face the entire time
Mm-hmm.
because like some of the trailers and shit make her look like she's doing that. Like she's really making this is my mean face.
Yep.
This is my getting shit done face.
Yeah, I love Brie Larson.
Yeah, I like her a lot, man.
I love her. Like,
so I was really hoping
yeah.
she wasn't gonna be doing that the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like she's just a character in. I don't know. You got a call in from old Raji Samra.
Oh wait.
Yeah, you can wait.
Yep.
But yeah, it seems like she's not doing that. She's just playing this like a normal character.
Yeah.
Just flying into from space into a blockbuster video and causing chaos.
Exactly. So I think it's gonna be that could be entertaining. Yeah.
I'm okay
No
with seeing
Tony
those
Stark.
things.
No, none of those people. It's just
Yep.
like just her and a little bit of Samuel L. Jackson. That's
And
all
he
you
looks
need.
like he's just a beat cop or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Well, he's probably an agent for Shield.
Yeah.
He's a regular old agent.
You know what I find with Samuel Jackson is he's if every movie was a drink,
Mm-hmm.
he's the straw that he's in. Yeah, if he's in that movie.
Wow, what a really cool way to put it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think you're right.
he's a flavored straw.
He's a flavored straw.
Yeah,
If every-
because the movie has a Samuel Jackson flavor to it.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
So he's like a what do they call those things? The cereal straws there.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, so when
he
you-
stirs the drink.
He stirs the drink.
Yeah.
That's a good way to put it. I kind of feel like if they had I saw the de-aging on him. The way he looks when he's been de-aged.
He looks pretty good.
Yeah,
I thought he did anyway.
I kind of feel like they didn't do anything but give him a head of hair. Like when you look at it, you're like, did they just give him hair and walk away?
Well, he
'cause-
doesn't have anything to do because he's never the lead role in any movie.
No, I mean,
So
he
just
looks
like,
pretty good
yeah,
for his age.
all he has to do is moisturize and just work out a little bit. That's all.
If somebody told you today Samuel Jackson's 45 years old, you'd be like, no, is he? Maybe. Shit, I don't know.
How old is he anyway?
He's like 70.
He's old.
Yeah. But he doesn't look 70.
No, he's that guy's I don't know what he's using on his face. He's probably using the same shit that Tom Cruise is using.
Straight up roids,
Yeah.
man. He's on so much TRT, it's crazy.
What do you think Tom Cruise is on?
Oh, we've talked about it. I think he's on straight up some like good old high grade government TRT. He's on that testosterone replacement therapy. The best stuff Scientology can get you.
Oh yeah.
Which is essentially just like it's a like a lighter, like it's not an anabolic, but he's
Mhm.
on steroids. He's on shit to make him look younger and stronger and better.
Okay.
You can't be his age and look like that
Yeah.
consistently.
Mm-hmm.
Like no, man. No. That's not just your
No,
random
I refuse to believe
Yeah,
that.
that's not your random dad bod just like hitting the gym twice a week,
Mhm.
3 times a week to get in shape. That dude is doing something. He's taking some.
Yeah, because he hasn't shriveled. He hasn't done anything.
Nah, he's in ridiculously good shape. And I
Yeah.
think a lot of guys these days are. I
Mhm.
think that singer there, who used to have the hair, the country guy, but now he doesn't. He was in the Kingdom. Trisha Yearwood's husband there.
Oh yeah.
No, that's Garth Brooks, right?
Not Garth Brooks.
The other one. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know you're
Wears a
talking.
cowboy hat.
Yep.
Not Kenny Chesney, but him too. He's
Yep.
jacked now too. You see that guy?
Yeah, I know.
I mean, all these country singers are wearing fucking wife beaters, and they just got arms and shoulders and shit.
I swear to God, man. Give me till my birthday. I'll be ripped too.
I'm telling you, till your birthday. I'm telling you, next year, Josh Groban is gonna look like he's been doing deadlifts for fucking 25 years. All these guys are getting crazy jacked because they're all in the juice.
Mhm.
And why not? I say, why not?
Yeah, I'm pro all that shit.
I have no problem with that
Yeah.
stuff at all.
Yeah.
I say
yeah.
steroids for all. I
Steroids
always
for
said
all.
it, but steroids for all.
Yeah, let them fucking. I want to see someone hit a ball so hard, like in baseball, that it actually hits. Yeah, it hits someone's house.
Seams flying off.
Yeah.
The ball is across the street.
Yeah.
Through like a third-story window.
Yeah, I want someone of the San Francisco Giants to hit the ball out of the stadium and it
Yeah.
lands like it goes out of the island and it just like hits like lands on a Starbucks. Or
I don't
something.
care if that guy is white, Dominican, Japanese, whatever, but he has to have like a Viking beard on him.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Hit that ball so far out that
Yeah.
it goes through like a third-story window on the other stadium, across another stadium.
Yeah, I want his beard so thick and his eyebrows so thick that I can't even see. Like, you can't even see his eyes.
Squinty.
Yeah, just like
Just chewing that chaw and
Yeah.
spitting on some umpire's shoe.
exactly. And when if you actually hit him with the ball,
Yeah.
he doesn't even move.
He doesn't move.
Yeah, he just thinks like he's still sitting there like this.
The ball explodes.
Yeah,
You hit him with the ball and the ball explodes.
yeah. I think I'm totally pro drugs.
I have no problem with the steroid.
Not at
The
all.
Lance Armstrong and all that kind of crap. There's a certain amount of devotion to your craft
Mm-hmm.
that you have to get there, even with the steroids.
Yeah.
You can't just take steroids and be the best cyclist.
Yeah.
You take steroids and you work your ass off to be the best cyclist.
Exactly.
You can't just take steroids and all of a sudden, you're a friggin' 150 like average and just show up on day 2 with the juice in your system
Mm-hmm.
and you're batting 600.
Yeah.
Doesn't work like that.
No. I think you have to. I think also you have to think about like follow the fucking bodybuilding. like yeah, like like how like they have there's some contests
Mm-hmm.
where you're like it's clean.
Yeah.
And other ones you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, there's the quote unquote natural contests.
Yes.
Where guys are just like, I mean, they've got lats so big they don't need parachutes.
Yeah, exactly.
They can float to the
Yeah,
ground like a
it's like
bird.
Spider-Man's webbing that's under his
Yes.
armpits. Yeah. Like squirrels.
The
They
lat way.
yeah, they can
Like a
jump off
squirrel.
they can jump off a cliff and just glide to like the landing.
Yes, they can squirrel glide to the next town.
Yeah.
2 towns over,
Yeah, 2 towns over. Yeah.
and they're fine.
Yeah, exactly.
and-
Honey,
and-
what are you doing? I'll see you at the end of the cliff.
I'll see you in Red Deer, baby.
Yeah, I was gonna glide there.
I'm just gonna glide there. I'm
Yeah.
gonna jump off this building and catch a good thermal. I'm just gonna spiral my way like a hawk. I'm gonna get to Red Deer from here. Just gonna ride the jet stream on my gigantic lats
My
because I'm all
lats.
natural.
Yeah, goddamn lats.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. I think it's accepted and expected that a bodybuilder's gonna be on a bunch of shit.
Oh yeah, fuck. Yeah, and the thing is too is that I think it's so far gone now. Like you can't even like, because when I heard about that when Raji was actually really getting me into like bodybuilding and like I saw the pills they were taking and all that they inject. I'm like this whole thing is bullshit.
This is all crap.
I lost so
And
much
you're
respect
natural.
for it. Yeah, and
No,
I'm
not
like,
him, but like you're looking at a guy who's natural. He's on so much shit.
yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm like and then I look at like guys who were just doing. Then I see those freaks with their biceps who are the size of my torso, and I'm like, fuck, I'm like I have no respect for this fucking idiot.
Who was the cat? God, I can't. Raji would know exactly what I'm talking about. In fact, he's probably listening to this going and yelling right now.
Yeah.
The dude who went up against Ferrigno on the last time Lou Ferrigno went for the Masters, and he could put his arm straight out and flex it, and he'd have like a single line, like a hard line between his biceps. Because biceps is is a bicep,
Yeah.
2 muscles. But he was like so jacked that he had the line between the biceps. Like he could.
Oh, where
put
his elbow was?
No. Like in his, like, you know how you have your bicep are 2 muscles, right?
Yeah.
Like that's why it's called a bicep.
Yeah.
But he was so jacked that he had the actual like striation. He had the cut between the biceps. He could put a toonie in there. He could like pinch a toonie in his bicep. His arm straight out. Like it's crazy. He's the guy older guy. He went up against Ferrigno on that last match, the big one, the big Masters.
Oh, yeah.
It's on the documentary in the old Incredible Hulk TV series. He's got like Lou Ferrigno's got a documentary in that.
Mm.
I'll have to look that up. But dude was like crazy cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then you think about like that. Well, he's not natural.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get that. Like you don't just do a bunch of curls and get that.
Oh yeah. That's
Terry Crews doesn't have that.
yeah. That's crazy.
Terry Crews is jacked.
He's jacked.
Terry Crews is jacked.
Yeah, I just feel like I was thinking back to that one that Bill Burr special when he says like you know how you can't hit a woman, you know.
Okay, bodybuilding and
No, but this kind of ties into
steroids?
it. Yeah, but
Okay.
but how he goes because you can't do it because there's obviously there's repercussions for that, right?
Mhm.
Because I wish it was like that with men. Because you know, like with guys, like because you know you can't hit. What if men couldn't hit each other?
Well, you can't.
No, but you.
I mean, you have to.
But
Like it's not accepted to just walk around the street doing it, but there are competitions where a man can hit a woman. And,
Yeah,
and,
no,
and
no, I'm
guys
saying-
get into fights all the time.
yeah, but I feel like what if it was like socially unacceptable? What if it was socially unacceptable
To
not
hit a man.
for guys not to hit guys?
Oh, you mean with a real taboo?
Yeah, like, let's say if you were working out, if I went to a bodybuilder
Mm-hmm.
and he was working out and I'm like, this guy's, I know, and I knew he was on juice and all that stuff and I had no respect for him. And let's say I had a Larry David moment where I didn't give a fuck. I just did whatever I thought was in my head. And I slapped the protein shake out of his hand. I'm like, fuck you. I'm like, you fucking idiot. Like,
Well,
why'd you
number one, I mean, chances are
and
you
he-
get
and he-
beat
and-
up.
Yeah, and but let's say he couldn't because it was socially unacceptable.
It's socially unacceptable to hit a
Oh
man.
yeah, I'd be fucking going crazy.
I feel. Oh God, yeah, just like having a heyday.
I have a heyday. I'm
If
like,
if you woke up in a different world in the multiverse,
Mhm,
knowing that you're from our Earth,
mhm.
but in this Earth it is socially unacceptable for a larger male to hit a smaller male.
Yeah.
Because the repercussions, the taboo.
Yeah.
He would be Me Too'd right out the door.
Yeah.
Like you hit a smaller guy? Are you
Yeah.
out of your fucking mind?
Yeah.
Like, are you some kind of a monster?
Yeah.
You know, you sit in the penalty box forever now.
Yeah, exactly. And
Yeah.
like a guy who's the size of like fucking Ronnie Coleman.
Yeah.
And he was like working out next to me and he was being an asshole. And I took his protein shake and I fucking threw it in his face and I
You
was
just
like,
poured it.
yeah,
You took it, you just poured it.
Yeah, I drank. I spit it out. I spit it in his face. I'm like, you drink this shit? I'm like, fuck you. Then
His $200
yeah, exactly.
infused protein.
Yeah, his protein shake probably cost like it was like a mortgage payment, wherever the
Oh,
fuck,
yeah.
whatever he puts in that shit. And then I just fucking took a swig out of it, spit it out, I threw in his face. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Yes.
And then
But in that world,
and he could not do anything to me.
he just stands there fuming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does
And
he
I'm
grab
like-
you by the collar and shake
Yeah.
you?
And the thing is, I wouldn't put it in his face. I'd be like, I just walk away. I'm like, fuck you. And I'm like,
You
I just-
can't touch me,
Yeah.
bitch.
Yeah.
And walked away.
But that's the thing. I wouldn't throw it in his face. I just act like that. I'll be like,
Yeah.
fuck you.
Dismissive.
Yeah. I just walk away. I'm like, fuck this idiot.
What I'm saying is he would like come up and he'd grab you by the collar, some shit like that, and shake you. And the attendant, the guy whoever works in the gym, would run up and be like, "You can't do that. Are you crazy? I'm calling the cops right now."
Yeah.
What the
They say,
hell?
oh, sorry about that. I'm like, sorry about that.
You
I'm
can't
like,
hit a smaller man.
Yeah.
Are you out of your mind?
Yeah. There's other things he could do to me to make me like feel like shit. So, but like,
He could spit on you.
but he could not.
He could take a shit in your gym
Yeah.
bag.
Yeah, because he would like, if in reality he
Yeah.
could do whatever the hell he wanted to.
In reality, I mean, you know, former, I don't know, is he ex-cop? Former bodybuilding champion,
Yeah.
gigantic cop of a man Ronnie Coleman is.
Yeah.
Could like crush you like a pop can.
Okay, if he hit me with like, if I was standing straight on with no like just loose like this.
Loosey goosey.
Okay, and he took a
A haymaker.
haymaker.
But, like, under the assumption that he knows how to hit you with the way it's gonna hurt you
Yeah,
real bad.
Okay, so if he knew how to hit me properly.
Yes.
Like if he had like
Which he probably does.
yeah, so like a boxer almost, right?
Yeah.
So if he hit me with in my jaw,
Ronnie Coleman.
yeah, Ronnie Coleman.
Google that if you don't know who we're talking about.
Yeah, so like I think okay, first of all, okay, guaranteed my jaw would be broken. Number two,
At the very least.
yeah, at the very least, my jaw would be broken. Number two, I'd probably need facial reconstructive surgery. Number three,
At the very least, on the side he hit you.
yeah, exactly. So like, at number three, I'm pretty sure my head would twist. Like you know in The Exorcist when her head went fucking did a
All the-
360.
I mean, we're talking like Popeye hitting Bluto.
Yeah, exactly.
Head
And
going all the way around.
yeah, so I think he'd probably snap my neck. I think his punch more than likely would probably kill me.
Yeah, I think
I think so, yeah.
if you weren't quite ready for it, that would really fuck you up.
Yeah.
We okay. On a side note,
I wouldn't be the same. I would
you would
be,
not be the same.
I'd be a damaged human being.
We all know know who Luke is. He's here, Southside Strangler.
Yep.
Sometimes co-host. He works in the bars we've all worked in. And everybody knows who Ron Partlow is. Another guy who worked with us in the bars for a long time. A bodybuilder, big guy, super nice guy. He's got his own gym now in BC there. One day, old Ron Partlow was leaving the bar. Maybe he had one too many of the old pops, and he walked up, and just for fun, without thinking about it, he palms Luke in the side of the head. Just for fun. Like just doing a brotherly tap. Just to be like, hey, buddy, you know how you slap your brother in the face. And Luke had his mouth open. And he goes, he was concussive. And he wasn't even trying, man. Ron wasn't even trying to hit him.
Holy
Like
shit.
he just like tapped him as like a brotherly kind of like a tap. Like, hey man. He was just hanging out in the bar with his wife there. Just
Holy
came in
shit.
and just kind of like big palm coming at the head. Tapped him. And Luke is like, I lost time for a while. Like I was just gone. I mean, this gigantic hand with all that weight coming at you. You know, like 200-300, like nearly 300 pounds of weight coming at your head. Just for fun, but not thinking about it because he had one or two.
Yeah.
So he's like a little bit loose.
Yeah.
Everything's moving a little bit loose. He's a happy night for him. Things are going well. And all of a sudden, it just kind of right in the side of your head.
Right in the side of your head.
And it's like a thud. It's like just getting hit by like a tenderloin. Like a beef tenderloin. Like a bison tenderloin. Limp to the side of the head.
Oh, man.
And Luke's mouth was open, and he lost a minute.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that'll fuck you up, man.
He took a knee?
No, he laughed it off. He's like, hey, ha, ha, ha. And
Yeah.
then when he left, he looks over, and he's like, I lost a little bit of time there.
Oh,
I
man.
lost a few minutes.
Yeah, I just couldn't.
My mouth was open. It rattled me up.
Yeah, I think, because I've taken the worst beatings I've ever taken in my life are from my brother.
Oh, just to add also, like everybody should know, Luke gets punched in the head for fun. Like I mean, he's been kickboxing for a while now. He's had a few opportunities in the cage there.
Yeah.
Like he knows how to take a hit to the head.
But
he had his mouth open, and Ron is having a good time.
Yeah.
So he just swung a little bit too hard.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, exactly. I think I've never taken a beating more than when I was a kid from my
your
brother.
brother.
Yeah.
Because we didn't know how to hold back.
No.
We had no idea, man.
Yeah, because like when you grow up with your siblings, you fight over everything.
Yeah.
And you fight over Transformers. You fight over like stupid things.
Yep.
You fight over them like trying to belittle you and stuff like that. And like it was back and forth. So we would fight, and our fight, but we had like gentleman fights. It was like, but they were rough.
No headshots?
Well, no, there was face shots for sure. But
no way.
But the thing is, like, if we would start out and whoever got hurt 1st, they would start crying. And so, like, I think my brother.
What's the age difference in your brother?
2.5 years.
He's older by 2.5 years.
Yeah, and he's much taller than I am.
Okay.
And so we would fight, and then like he'd punt, then he would hurt me, and then I would sit there and I would just like, and I'd be in tears, and then I'm like, then he's like, oh shit, and then I would get mad, and then he's like, oh shit, now it's my turn. So and then we're like, oh crap.
So now you get to hit him.
Now he's like shit. Then he's like, okay, I can't. He goes, if he's feeling bad, he's gonna come after me now, and I can't run and go anywhere.
I gotta take.
So I gotta you take the beating, and then
that is
then he gets upset, and then I'm like, oh crap. Then he comes back at me, and then afterwards when we're too tired, we'll be like, and then we'll look at each other. I'm like,
Nintendo.
Yeah, then we're like, yeah, that's exactly it. We go to play Nintendo. Then I'm like, and at the end we're like, we go there, we're like, I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's
but it happened so many times.
Oh wow.
Like I'm not sure if you can see on my forehead. Can you see that scar?
Yeah, you've had that forever. Like a coin size.
Yeah, like
loony length scar. On
exactly, like what you put inside of an arcade machine.
Yes.
And so this is from my brother.
I didn't want to say it, but that's what it is. It's a coin slot.
Yeah. So he and he didn't even touch me.
Really?
What he did was that, for those of you who don't know, there was a store in Mills Town Center. It was called San Francisco, where you can buy those kind of novelty items.
Yeah, everybody knows that.
Store. So we got my brother got those big boxing gloves, and so those large ones, right? And so we were
never enough padding.
Never enough padding.
Like
a
faux leather.
They're just made out of foam, basically, right? So he punched me. We were boxing, and he hit me in the face, and it hit me too hard. And I was like, so he hit me in the face, and I was like really pissed off, like what the fuck? And then I ran after him, and I was charging at him. All he did. He moved out of the way like a bull. I was charging him like a bull, and he just like
gross.
And then I hit the corner, the corner of the wall right there.
Obviously you're not watching this, but when you said bull,
yeah,
you even made the motion.
Yeah.
Of he lifted the cape up.
Yep.
And you went through the cape, didn't realize it was behind you, all Bugs Bunny style.
Yeah.
And you just hit the corner of the wall.
Pure Bugs Bunny style. And it's like that. He welcomed me. He's like this. He moved out of the way. He's like this way.
Here's a wall, my friend.
Yeah, here's the wall. And then so I went into the corner of the wall, hit my head. Split my forehead open, and I was about 5 years old. And
you were 5 when that happened.
Yeah, I was 5 when that. No, I was about 6. Yeah, I said about 6 or 7. And then
let's just say you were 10.
And
that was 30 plus years ago.
Yeah,
that was a prominence. Like you must have hit it really hard.
Oh yeah, I split it right open, and there was blood coming everywhere. And so it didn't hurt, but when I saw the blood gushing out, there was like a torrent, and I was like, I came out there, I started freaking out.
Of course you did.
And then it was at nighttime too. My mom came in, she's like. And then I was like this. I was like holding it, and there was blood coming between my fingers. And my mom was like, "What happened?" But I was like, "My brother goes." I remember my brother saying, "Goes, I didn't touch him." And
so going back to the joke about would it be okay to hit a man?
Yeah,
it's like a guy telling his I don't know, somebody is whatever. I never touched him.
I never touched him.
I didn't touch her.
Yeah, and
she ran into a door.
Yeah, I felt so dumb. I told my mom, I'm like, then my dad comes in, he sees me. I'm like, Dad, Paul didn't. He's like, he didn't do anything. And then I'm like, I ran to the wall. And so I had to go, and it was nighttime, and then I had to go to a family doctor at home at his house.
Oh, yowza.
Yeah,
But
and
this is back in the day when you could do that.
Oh,
We
yeah.
kind of knew them, yeah.
but in the meantime, to stop the infection or whatever it was, we had to stop the bleeding, and my dad put what was it aqua velva.
Oh, yeah,
And
obviously.
and he just like he's putting out a fire. He threw on my forehead. That hurt,
Oh, I can imagine.
and that's when I lost it.
yeah.
And I was like, I was screaming. I was running around the house, but my mom was like, "No, don't run," because there was blood tracking all over everywhere.
So you're splashing blood in aqua velva.
Yeah, exactly. And our basement wasn't finished yet. And then after we finished, after that whole fiasco ended, my dad's like,
The horror show.
yeah, my dad's like, I came back, I got stitches and everything, and my dad's like, okay, we got to there's blood everywhere.
Gotta clean
So
that shit up.
we have to clean that shit up, and you know what? Then my dad's like, let's just finish the basement. Let's just build it.
Ugh.
It was,
So it had a happy ending.
oh yeah. So but it was I was just Paul, my brother was and there's actually a family photo of us, and we're all just
Hanging out, finishing the basement.
Yeah, there's actually, you go to like those Sears or the Bay or whatever, you get those family photos you can take.
Yeah, yeah.
There's one of me, but I have a huge patch over my forehead.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Do they have to do stitches on that thing?
Oh yeah.
So it's yeah, because you can't. All you see is the line. That's
Yeah,
it.
that's it. Yeah, and I've had this forever. It's a battle scar from like my brother's. We're like a badge of
Battle
honor.
scars, man.
Mm-hmm.
Battle scars. Yeah, I mean, like you hit your brothers and your cousins or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So hard when you're a little kid.
Yeah, and I think because you hit them hard, or you get angry at them because they mean so much to you.
Yeah.
And you're like, like how
you really take it personally.
Yeah, because like, don't you what do I mean to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I never had a brother. I have two cousins who are like my big brother. Well, I mean, one is my age by a couple months,
Mm-hmm.
a little bit older than I am. The other one's a couple years older than us.
Yeah.
And we were tight. Those two fought like crazy. Like we thought they were gonna murder each other.
Mm-hmm.
The three of us would wrestle and do moves like WWF moves.
Yeah.
Hard as fuck. Like, but never hit the face.
Mm-hmm.
And I think about that, and I'm like, man, like we were hitting each other as hard as like two 10-year-olds can hit each other.
Yeah.
And you never got hurt. You knew just to hold back enough.
Yeah.
Not like we never used any, like, it was never a 12-6 elbow
Yeah.
to the top of the head or the back or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Every now and then somebody hit the concrete a little bit too hard or whatever.
Oh yeah, they hit the wall too hard or
Hit
whatever.
the wall too hard.
Mhm.
You make a wind, so you'd be winded.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't be a few minutes before you got back into it.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
you're just going at it again, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
Super hard.
I think most people like when your cousins they cry or whatever. They're like, I don't think they're in pain. They're just more like, you hurt me,
Yeah.
and they feel really
hurt.
they
That
feel
sucked.
bad about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so
that one really hurt.
yeah, they're like, oh, he goes, why'd you do that to me and stuff like that. And I'm like, I live with that regret with my younger cousins because they mean everything to me.
Yeah.
But and I go to my cousins and I'm like, man, we treat you like shit, man. Like just because we have water fights and we give him the hose, but we would take super soakers and we were just like, he couldn't bring the hose in the house, so we go in the house and then we would just batter with, and then he would start crying, and I'm like, oh man, like we're.
But you still talk about it too.
Oh yeah, like
Yeah.
and he's my younger brother. I love him to death, and but yeah, it's just like you're mean when you're young, but
you don't mean it. You're
not at
mean
all.
when you're young, but you don't mean it.
exactly. You do
Yeah.
anything. You do anything for these people. So
Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things you do growing up. You
Yeah.
take a shot that's a little bit too hard, and,
Yeah.
and now you're. I mean, there are the ones who are not okay with it.
Oh,
But I
yeah.
think that's a dysfunctional setup to begin with.
I know. Sometimes I have those moments where like my brother was like when our basement was getting finished. He always pick up these like steel beams
Mm-hmm.
and he would just toss them around. We used to have sword fights on them because that was right after we saw Highlander, and so we'd have sword fights with them.
So many avoided injuries there, man. I mean,
Oh,
just
yeah.
like by the grace of God, people aren't getting murdered.
Yeah, and he was doing like the Kurgan's moves,
Yeah.
and then he lost the thing, and I'm like, while he was doing it, I'm like, and I remember this completely. I swear to God, I'm not making this up. He was doing those moves like Kurgan was from Highlander, and I was in the basement. I was watching him do them, and I was like, he's gonna lose control of that. And it's gonna hit me in the head.
And it
As
hits you in
soon,
the head.
as soon as it happened, it hit me, and it was really hard, and I was bleeding.
Again, from a head injury.
Yeah, from a head
Have
injury.
you ever gotten an MRI?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, probably a good idea, dude.
Yeah, everything came out negative. And then he hit me, but I was prepared for it. And he's like, oh my God. He's like, my whole family saw it. They're like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I knew that was gonna happen.
I was ready for it.
Yeah, I was ready for it. I'm like, I knew that you were gonna hit me in the head with it.
I'm immortal.
Yeah, and my dad's like, then my mom's like, then my mom picked it up. My dad was feeling it was heavy steel, and I was like this. I was like like that, and I was like, that was
Dude,
fine.
there are things that I've been hit by as a kid and I've fallen off of. Man, I fell off a lot of shit. I was like way too adventurous for my own good.
Yeah, me too. I fell off bike. I still have some scars on my face from it and
Yeah,
stuff
man.
like that. Yeah.
I wonder, like, why did that not do more damage. I think when we're kids, it's like a stupidity to us.
Oh yeah.
Like it's like the limp drunk in a car, the baby in a car. That stupidity we've got.
Yeah.
I fell off the bleachers at school one time. Must have been like I've been back to that school at this height, and it was probably at least 9-10 feet straight down onto the floor after hitting a bar. And like I wondered to myself, like, is that why my back hurts the way it hurts these days? I don't know. It's you're too stupid as a kid, right?
Oh yeah.
I was being dumb. I was trying to walk across them like a champ. I just fell down. It hurt myself. Fell down weird. Definitely like not in a controlled manner at all. And hit the ground in a funny angle.
Yeah.
And just like got up and walked away. Like the dumb shit we do as kids.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All the stupid shit. And like you don't get hurt because either we're too stupid or we're just like, we're aloof to that kind of pain. And you regenerate shit so quick when you're a kid.
Oh yeah.
You get hurt, you get cut, and it's like right away.
Oh yeah.
You heal right away.
Yeah.
Wolverine. We're all Wolverine.
Oh yeah. That thing, I've lost that completely. Like now when I used to think about stuff like like when we play tennis at school, for example, right? We set the ball across against the brick wall, right? But sometimes the balls would go on the roof of the school.
Yeah.
So I climbed the where the windows are and stuff like that. I used the grates. I climbed onto the roof and get our tennis balls.
Yeah.
I can't imagine doing that now because of my fear of heights.
Oh yeah, like so you've developed a fear of heights since then.
Since then, yeah, like now, like I would look I go on top of the gym area, like where the gym is. That's the highest area, right? So you look down, and it's a good like
yeah, it's probably about
30 feet.
Yeah, well,
30 feet.
Which school is this?
This is like any elementary school, right? Against where the parking lot is, see the gym. Like the gym is obviously has the highest.
The
roof,
gym,
right?
yeah, the gym is always a little bit higher.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
always feels probably it's probably about 30 feet.
It's about like 30 feet, right? So I look up at it. I'm like, I look down. I'll be like, oh, whatever. I didn't care, right?
Yeah.
And then when I get the first time I had to get down, I go back to where I go down to the lower level where all the classrooms are and stuff like that. And the first time I didn't climb down. I actually jumped off from that area. That's a good 13 feet.
Just jumping straight down.
About like I say about 11, 12 feet, and
let's even say 10 feet.
Oh, it's higher than 10 feet.
Yeah, but let's base off of there. We don't know for sure.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
still a pretty good height.
Yeah, and
I just hop off.
I just jumped down, and I was like, and then I'm like, what the hell was I thinking? Like, why did I just climb down like slowly and carefully?
Like a normal human being.
That's the thing. Normal human being. That's not the word.
We do so much dumb shit as kids.
Oh,
But even now, I've found definitely I still have a tendency to bounce back up. If I fall, like if I have a fall, I flipped that bike when I was in Thailand. Just fucked my leg up.
Yeah.
And then everybody said, we saw you hit the ground. I'm pretty sure I've told that story here. If not, I'll tell it again some other time. But I flipped the bike, hit the ground, and all the guys who were with me are like, yeah, we saw you hit down. We're sure you're dead. And all of a sudden you pop back up, so we think you're a zombie now.
Yeah.
And you walked away. And I was like, I wasn't walking away. I saw my shoe go flying.
Yeah.
And it was a brand new shoe. So I went to go get my shoe.
Yeah.
So but clearly I got up and the next day later on that day, I went to the hardware store and got some crazy glue. I sprayed my leg down with the polysporin shit you can get in the pharmacy there.
Yeah.
And I glued the whole thing up. I started gluing. I cleaned all the rocks out. It was a good chunk of shit in there too, and iodined it, and then polysporined it, and then covered the whole thing in crazy glue.
Yeah.
And then bandaged it and just walked away like it didn't matter.
Yeah.
But it was definitely detrimental. Like, I mean, I had a weird injury in my ankle. I had a weird injury in one of my calf, like on the right side, the inside of my calf muscle. There was like a dent in there. And for some stupid reason, I'm just still thinking to myself, this is about 9 years ago now. I'm still thinking to myself, 2013, so it's less than that.
Yeah.
But, I started functioning like I just would.
Yeah.
Just assuming eventually I'll just get better and better and better.
Yeah.
It took a lot longer to heal than it did when I was fucking 25 or 20 years old.
Yeah, like I find that and that kind of ties into what I was thinking that I want to get back to doing things that I used to do. Like things that I'm kind of like hesitant to do or for lack of a better term scared of doing. I want to get back into that stuff.
You want to cut that fear out.
I hate that. Or like the fear of heights, for example. I want to conquer that. I think it's detrimental to me. So
yeah, I think you just do it.
Yeah, just do it.
But the idea that I'm getting out of those, like, we don't heal like we used to.
No, we don't.
So you gotta make sure you take the time to recover.
Exactly. Yeah. So you feel like cold sweat if you're looking over like a edge of a building or something like that.
You get that, huh?
I get that.
I've never had a fear of heights or a fear of enclosed spaces. So I can't quite I can't understand those things.
Yeah, I don't have enclosed spaces. I have no fear of at all.
Yeah, getting in.
But fear of heights. That's one thing I'm still struggling with.
It bothers you still quite a bit.
It does. So I would that's one thing I really want to I really want to just get rid of.
Yeah, no, but like I was saying, I don't have a fear of those things, but if I put myself into a situation where it's like it's an enclosed space or I'm too high up, no problem. But if I'm stranded in an enclosed space
Mhm.
or somewhere very high, I start to wonder what the fuck is gonna go on now.
Yeah.
Like I don't have a panic attack, but I'm like, oh, this is a pickle.
Oh yeah.
We're in a tight spot.
Yeah.
We're in a bad situation here.
Oh yeah. Like
What are we gonna do now, buddy?
Yeah. I kind of find that like if I yeah, like I just want to I have to slowly, like, not slowly, but like just get it over with and just like, you know what, screw it. Like, why am I scared of this?
Just
Yeah.
conquer that.
Yeah,
shit.
just get rid of that. Like, I've had moments where I'm like, you know what, I'm fine. Who cares?
That's no
Like,
problem.
what am I gonna do? What's gonna happen?
That'll be
I'm gonna get
alright.
dizzy and then fall over. No, that's gonna happen. I'm fully
I-
awake.
I've also had some pretty bad height based, like dumbassery.
Mm-hmm.
So I think maybe that's why. Like I think it would probably do me well to have some sort of a fear of heights
Mm-hmm.
because I just find myself like
It would stop you from doing things.
Yeah, stop me from doing some dumb
Yeah.
shit. Like I've put myself in a few situations. I've fallen down from a couple pretty good heights where
Mhm.
like afterwards, like a few days later,
Yeah.
I thought to myself like that clearly should have killed me.
Yeah.
Like that was all luck.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that happened to keep me alive was just straight up dumb luck.
Yeah.
I don't know why that worked out the way it did.
Yeah.
Like I've fallen onto things that should not have been there,
Oh yeah.
or even areas where I'm like, how did I not break something?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I maybe should have a fear of heights.
Yeah. No, you don't want it.
But I don't. No, I'm saying
Yeah.
it was fun.
Oh
way.
yeah. Oh yeah.
But like it would probably be better if I had some. I probably would have like saved myself from a lot
Oh,
lot
yeah.
more.
Yeah.
a
Because
lot more,
fear fights.
injury.
Yeah, fear fights gives you cold sweats. It makes you like, you're just like, oh, I just want to sit down or
Oh, it's
whatever.
rough, man.
It sucks.
Yeah, it's rough.
Yeah. So like, you don't want that. And like, I used to have fear of open spaces, indoor open spaces.
What
Yeah. I don't know what it's called, but like but I used to have that as well. I conquered that.
of indoor open spaces?
Indoor, like, large open spaces, like,
so like halls and gymnasiums.
no, those are okay. I'm talking about like massive
How much
ones.
bigger?
Let's see here.
Like caves?
Let's see if I went into an airport hangar,
Oh no way!
like a massive one.
Really?
Yeah, like I would never go to NASA, for example.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That would freak you out.
I would literally, like, I would probably have a panic attack.
Dude, I was at the Best Buy warehouse a couple days ago.
Uh-huh.
That place would freak you the fuck out.
Which one?
The one on 170th?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, just on 170th and like no, like 178th, right? No, 170th and like 120 on the other side of the yellowhead.
How high is the ceiling?
Probably at least 30 feet.
Oh, that's fine.
minimum.
That's fine.
Yeah,
'Cause,
I would say it's probably about 30, maybe 40 feet. But this warehouse has got to be like, it's got to be like a million square feet. It's
Mhm.
fucking huge. Like it's
Yeah.
an airplane hangar.
Yeah.
It's so big. It's so big that you look at it and you're like, they're like the Ark of the Covenant is somewhere in there.
Mm-hmm.
It's gotta be.
But there's like shelving units everywhere, right?
Yeah, it's not completely wide open.
Okay, then that's fine.
That's okay with
I'd be fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's just the like completely open cavernous.
Yeah, because then I just feel like I'm in the middle of nowhere.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I've actually like, I think I'm okay with that now. But like,
Huh.
there's still like moments. Even like when I went to the Nürburgring in Germany,
Yeah.
we were walking through the like where the stands were and stuff like that. It was big and open. I was like, oh shit, this is weird.
You didn't like it.
I feel like I was kind of far away from everything. Like I had like a wall
Oh,
or something like
man.
that. Yeah, but after that, I think I'm okay with it now.
Man, that's something. Yeah, it's good because I mean, like, I don't know. I look at those things, those big, like what you're saying, the big open indoor spaces.
Yeah.
Just blows my mind. I love massive empty structures.
Yeah.
For some reason, my brain is just like a thing, like a natural structure, like a natural wonder, whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
That you have to turn your entire body to see. Like it's so big, it's out of your peripherals.
Yeah.
Like I love indoor spaces that are like that because the idea that like somebody built this shit for some reason. Like what's it? Like what are we doing in here?
Yeah,
Why do you need this much space?
Yeah, see that's the right mode of thinking. For me, it's like if I see like if I was like turned around and have to look up and there's a space shuttle just being dragged towards me, right? I'd probably faint.
Oh God. Would you do a good old fashioned Flanders high pitched scream first?
Right now?
No. And I don't need that now.
No.
But I mean, at that moment when you're in there, would
It'd
you need to
it'd be a Wilhelm scream.
Wilhelm scream? The old Boba Fett falling into the pit?
Yeah, exactly.
No, I'm just wondering, like, because honestly, does it drag that much of a physical reaction out of you?
Yeah.
That you have to like verbalize that in like a yelp.
No, I would just be like this. I if I saw it,
Yeah.
I would have I'd be drenched like right there, and
Oh,
I'd,
wow.
I'd be like I'd look up and I'd be like, oh shit, and then I'd just I'd turn the other way and it's like I'd run.
Oh man.
I'd run to the
That's
exit and
bizarre.
I'd get into like normal size
I
building.
mean, I'm bizarre. I'm fascinated by that.
No, that's the right attitude. I think
No, by your experience, I'm
Mhm.
fascinated by the fear of it too. I like the idea of learning more about other people's fears and shit.
Yeah, that is one of mine. It's like that, like massive massive things like that do kind
What
of
about like large living things, like big ass elephants and shit?
Oh, I love those.
Those are you're fine with all that kind of stuff,
That's fine.
man.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm because that's like I was next to the only thing I've ever seen up close. I was next to a person when I was in India
Mm-hmm.
who had a genuine fear of this gigantic elephant that was coming our way.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this thing. I've got a video. I'll show you a video of this thing. It was probably about, if I had to guess, like a 12-foot at least.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, at least a 12-foot elephant.
Yeah.
It's gigantic, walking down the street, painted completely head to toe in like purple and pink and,
Mhm.
and whatever colors I could put on this thing.
Mhm.
And it's in a narrow street coming right towards us.
Mhm.
And the guy next to me is like, I don't know, man. Like, I really don't fucking know about this. Like, that thing's bigger than everything.
Mhm.
That thing is bigger than everything.
Yeah.
And those things go crazy. And I'm like, yeah, it'll be okay. It should be fine. It's look at the crowd it's in. And it's not reacting funny. He's like, yeah, but just one of those people stabs with a hat pin. We're all fucking dead. I'm like, just calm down, dude.
Yeah.
Me and that guy also got caught in a stampede like not too much later after that,
Mhm.
which he almost died.
Mhm.
But anyway, that elephant coming towards us freaked him out. And I couldn't rationalize why he was looking for reasons it could go bad.
Mhm.
But I mean, that's fear, right? That's what fear does. Fear
Yeah.
makes you think of all the worst things.
Mhm.
And there are things I'm afraid of. I got caught in a tornado one time,
Mhm.
and then we went to that Twister ride in Universal Studios, and I started having weird little flashbacks.
Yeah.
Never had PTSD in my life. Never had issues
Mhm.
with that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But that Twister ride made me think about almost dying, and like making peace with my fate,
Yeah.
and then going to that ride after like almost dying
Mhm.
kind of spooked me a bit.
Oh yeah. I just it's something that I'm probably always gonna have. But I don't. And the weird thing is too is that wide open like outdoor spaces,
Yeah, no problem.
no problem at all. Yeah.
But the indoor spaces,
The indoor spaces, man. I'm like I don't want to put myself in that situation.
man, that's wild.
I know.
But there is something like supernatural almost about like that big of an indoor space. I mean,
No,
it's
I
something-
totally agree with you.
Yeah,
Like,
there's something like weirdly alien that like, why do we need this?
yeah. That's the thing is like that's why that I should be enjoying that.
Yeah.
But instead, I'm like I see these massive doors open.
Yeah.
Like that's just because I haven't experienced that like something that crazy.
Yeah.
Maybe I'd be like, you know what? I wouldn't look directly up. I'd just be like, wow, this place is huge.
Yeah.
And
Look straight ahead.
yeah.
Not pay attention.
Yeah, exactly. As long as it's not like wide open, if there's like there's tables here, there's things to look at here, and stuff like that,
Yeah.
then I'll be okay.
Man.
But wide open, but just wide open spaces where there's like nowhere to like, nothing to touch or something like that. I'd be like, wow, I just feel like I'm isolated.
No wall to lean against.
No, I just feel like I'm isolated.
You can hear
yeah.
the echo of your own voice.
Yeah.
I will say, I had a dream one time that I was in an underground bunker that I'll never forget. And I remember that was like, I don't want to be here anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the dream, I was like, I don't want to be here.
Yeah.
It was. I think I'd watched something or whatever, and I remember having that. It's still kind of like thinking about that.
Mm-hmm.
Was like, yeah, it was weird to me. But again, I don't have any experience in the waking world to like gauge that against,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
So I don't know how I would be in the real world.
Oh yeah, I don't like large structures and stuff like that, like large plane, like a 747. I used to be so scared of those things. Like not to like, I flew in them, but like if I saw one coming at me and stuff like that, I'd be like, oh, this thing's huge, whatever, right?
Kind of rare they come at you.
Yeah. So like, but now like when I go to catch flights, sometimes we have to walk out to the tarp and stuff like that
Yeah,
on the
tarmac.
airfield, and we have to walk on. We have to get on that thing, right?
No problem.
No problem.
Man,
Yep.
we got to do a podcast about fear, man. I'm like more into this. Like, I'm fascinated by fears,
Mm-hmm.
about what people fear and what could I potentially fear.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, like that's just it. I had a lot of problems when I was a kid that I kind of got over,
Mm-hmm.
like little by little.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I could punch a ghost. I'm pretty sure if it came right down to it, I could punch a ghost.
Yeah.
So I don't have fears that I
Yeah.
do have the weirdness thing. I would not fuck around with UFOs though, because that's a physical thing that has technology that can mess me up.
Do you have fear of that stuff?
I don't know fear of it, but like it's kind of like I wouldn't get into an arena with a crazy bull.
Because you have the fear of the unknown.
Yeah, it's not even the fear of the unknown. It's a fear of they might have technology that could like turn me inside out and shit. Like that's the fear.
So you're looking for the fear.
What? How so?
Like you say, like they might have stuff that I don't know about, right? So you're you're conjuring fear in your head that doesn't exist.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So like, I mean, but to me, the alien thing is like the running of the bulls.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
Mhm.
That thing's gonna gore you. Like
Yeah.
you're gonna get a
Oh, yeah,
horn
that-
up
yeah.
your ass.
Yeah,
It's gonna
I'm
end
not
up
doing
killing
that.
you,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
It's way stronger. In my head, the alien thing is like those things have technology that make them stronger than us. That make
Yeah.
them an actual threat to us.
Mhm.
But like I don't have a fear of a human being. Like there's a guy who's like 300 pounds taking a swing at me. I'll find a way. I'll grab a chair.
Yeah.
I'll grab a hat pin.
Yeah.
I'll get you in the ankle.
Yeah, to quote my friend, he's like, if he's human, he's going down.
Yeah, if it bleeds, it bleeds, you can kill it,
Yeah,
right? If he's
exactly.
human, he's going down.
Yeah.
But like ghosts, I've always thought like if it came right down to it, I could conjure up enough chi force, where the fuck it is, I could punch a ghost, especially if it's threatening like a family member, a family, right?
Yeah.
If there's a ghost scaring a little kid, I'm punching that ghost.
Mhm.
So it's just gonna happen.
Yeah.
That's all there is to it. So I'm not really afraid of ghosts or the undead or like physical or metaphysical or ethereal threats.
Mhm.
The aliens though, they
Yeah.
got technology.
Oh, okay.
They got technology that can turn you like a ray that can turn you inside out.
Mhm.
I don't like that. I don't want to be inside out. That's my fear.
Well, how about we end on that and we'll save that for the next podcast?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think that's a good place to call it a day. We had a big one today.
Yeah, I'm glad I could share my fears with everybody.
Yeah, man. They're not. There's something like they're cool.
My
fears.
phobia. I say my phobias.
Phobias.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. I love learning. Everybody's got something. I mean, my mom has taken dead rats and dead rabbits out of a pool filter,
Mhm.
like with her bare hands, kind of thing, because nobody else would fucking do it.
Mhm.
But she will not. Like, she will call me to come kill a pill bug.
Yeah.
And those things are like smaller than a pinky fingernail.
Exactly.
She will not deal with those
Because they're alive.
because they're alive and they have too many legs for her to fucking deal with. Like, she's
Yeah.
like, those things are aliens.
Mhm.
But like rats and shit are real, and she'll deal with those.
Yep.
But she will not deal with like a miniaturized pill bug.
Yeah, everyone has their own thing, man.
Everybody's got their thing, man. On the description of this video is the link to our previous, or this episode is a link to what we just shot,
Yes.
which is us eating those MREs,
Yes.
and that's a YouTube exclusive.
Yes, and I'm feeling it now. I'm gonna have to.
Yeah. You're gonna fiber up. You gotta have some of those the laxative gum.
Yeah. So
Do what you gotta
actually,
do.
no. You know what? I'm gonna hold on to these, but I think I should be okay. I actually feel pretty good.
Do you want the other one? You have the
No.
other one. Take them
Oh,
both, man.
I think it's right there.
Here it is. Take
Well,
them
no,
both.
no, I'm
not gonna
okay.
have them. You know what? Give them to somebody as a prank. When somebody asks for gum, be like, there you are. Yeah. And just let them fucking shit their pants.
Yeah.
And then that's the show. It was a good one today. It was a long one.
All right, guys. Have a good one, and
We will catch you on Sunday's show.
all right. Sounds good. All right, guys. Peace.